worms twerking in the backyard, ayy. Garden gone wild when the beat start, ayy. Neighbors looking out like, what's that shake? Whole block wiggle when the ground vibrate. Little dirt pile, see it start jumping. Brown line bend and the tail start pumping. Sprinkler drip, now the crew
Check
feel
your
brave.
emoji.
20 fat worms do the wave in the
added
pavement.
a few
First
in.
split open like a backstage door. They slide out slow, then they drop to the floor. One spin round, got the ants all lurking. Everybody yelling out, big worms twerking. Big worms twerking, wiggle in the mud. Backline squirm when they feel that thud. Backyard bounce, whole soil start jerking. Hands in the air for the big worms twerking. Big worms twerking, shake that ground. Tiny little booties make a thunder sound. Kids all scream, even birds stop chirping. World stand still for the big worms twerking. One got stripes like a candy cane stripe. One so thick, make the whole crew hype. They don't need shoes, they don't need chains. They just hit splits in a puddle at the rain. Slug on the side like, teach me move. Snail too slow, but he feel those grooves. Beetle on the law, tryna act all certain. Camera in his claw for the big worms twerking. Big worms twerking, wiggle in the mud. Backline squirm when they feel that thud. Backyard bounce, whole soil start jerking. Hands in the air for the big worms twerking. Big worms twerking, shake that ground. Tiny little booties make a thunder sound. Kids all scream, even birds stop chirping. World stand still for the big worms twerking.
Hello. Hello, everybody. I'm so glad to see y'all. Yes, I updated some of the emojis. Listen, we're just going to go with the ice cream shop. It had the, oh, shit. La, honey, I need to check myself out before I just be hopping on here. La. Anyways, y'all got a few new emojis. We're sticking with the ice cream shop. Big worm. Hey, gang, gang. So let me show y'all our little clips right here. So y'all seen this?
I'm gonna have to fuck you up, Smokey. Playing with my money is like playing with my emotions.
Okay. Here's another.
Everybody yelling out, big worms twerking. Big worms twerking, wiggle in the mud. Backline squirm when they feel that thud.
So those are our new little, just, you know, I'm still going to use my regular super chat membership things, but those are just our little extras. Listen, I know I'm in the dark. Get over it. I've been working all fucking day. All right. What y'all doing? Screwing? Let me come see. Hold on. What do you mean it's marked for kids? Hold on. Oh, skirt. Hold it. Hold it. Let's go over here. Why the fuck would it do that? Let's see. Y'all hang tight with me. Let's see. I don't know how to change it right now. I don't see the option for it in studio. Hold on. No, it says made. No, it's not made for kids. No. Oh, hold on. Yeah, it says no, it's not made for kids, but then I went the little extra one and restricted it as well myself before they could do it. Fuck you, YouTube. Ange coming in clutch for real. Thank you, Ange. Yes, first week back to school, day 2, and I'm too tired to even dance to Big Worm, honey. We on our 3rd. Lord. Too much. It shows in the notification. Okay, thank you, Ange. Tripper, I seen you shared something on your page about a movie that YouTube is showing for free right now, Cape Fear. I've never seen that. Also, another update. Well, not really an update, but can we get some like good energy requests, prayers, whatever you believe in, sent to Zero Jules, my mod Zero Jules, because her fur baby has just been going through it, honey. Send that baby some love in the chat. That poor, I love her. Yeah, we're back to school. We started this week. Y'all look at my super long straw. It bugs the shit out of Tony. I'm going to watch it tonight, Muffin Mouse. I'm going to watch Cape Fear tonight. Ain't trying to have Chris Hansen. No. No, we are not. I'm so glad you did. Thank you, Ange. I don't know why I did that. Well, I'm going to watch it tonight. Happy birthday. Hold on. Remy, like as in, it doesn't matter, but I want to know who I'm saying happy birthday to. Hold on. Remy? I still don't have a fucking birthday video uploaded. God, I'm terrible. Is it Remy? Or Remy? Happy birthday, Remy. I actually do love you, cherish you. I do. I'm not supposed to say that's so fucking parasocial. Happy birthday, Shorty. Happy birthday, happy birthday. All right, that's what you got.
Happy birthday, Remy. We love you.
All right, so we're just going to go ahead and get on into it. We're going to get on into it. Now, I was going to do the receipts last and let it be like what I ended my live on, but I decided to go ahead and do it in order because there's a few things I want to review today. So, if I'm doing it in order, the receipts he showed would come first, then a stream he did yesterday, and then today I caught him up doing some weird shit over there about nonsense. So I'm going to play that. Not weird as in like sexual weird. Don't do that. Weird as in just he should be ashamed kind of thing, you know? It's your birthday song. It isn't very long. Happiness of all birthdays. Captain Avi. I'm so glad to see you. Hey, Lindsay Hendricks. Hello, everybody. Please make sure to hit the like. Let's get on into it. Get into it. Let's get on into it. All right. So I'm going to show the stream. Now, it's a rager. It's a rager. He goes the fuck off. It's when he was mad at Petty. So I'm sure y'all have seen it played, like clips of it in places. But I recorded the whole thing and the receipts he showed afterwards. So he did show the receipts at the end of this clip. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me pull it up. All right. Let me put CCs on just in case. CCs are up at the top. Actually, I'm moving them to the top right above Truth's photo. Okay. Right above his camera. Okay. Y'all know. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Ash. Thank you. Keeping me on track, Shawty. Thank you. I appreciate it. Y'all know he has been tripping about these receipts, about how Bullhorn Betty is the one that brought up the theory, not him. Right? He brought it up to Granny, but supposedly before he brought it up to Granny, he got the thought from Bullhorn Betty. We were not able to find it. The one we found was actually after he had talked to Granny. So anyways, in this rant, I go in because he's asking me questions. Well, asking, hollering, all the above. And I go in and I'm like, bruh, we couldn't find it. We couldn't find it. Wouldn't y'all know? Wouldn't y'all know that somebody in his chat or a mod, I don't know, because I was behind in the stream, but somebody found what he was looking for and he showed the date and everything. So if we're going by that date, then yes, it is Betty mentioning it prior to his conversation with Granny. So Nonsense has been barking at him. Where's the receipts? Where's the receipts? Where's the receipts? But the receipts she wants is the receipts about people trying to obtain his dad's death certificate. I want those receipts too, but I also want Nonsense's receipts of like who went snooping on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? It ain't community awareness. It's too much. But anyways, and Truth told her she ain't getting no fucking receipts about his dad's death certificate. But he's been worried about the receipts on the theory, right? And how he keeps saying Jay knew before, like she already knew what the, y'all remember. But here's the thing, here's the catch. Here's the catch. There are receipts. They did find receipts from BHB dated before he had the conversation with Granny. I'll give him that. But it really is up for interpretation, because to me, I didn't feel like it was receipts at all. To Nunya, she felt like she was picking up what Truth was picking up from the clip and what Betty was saying. So it comes down to interpretation. So, yeah, no. Okay, we're accepting these receipts as much as we possibly can. Am I buffering? Hey, Coffee. Am I still buffering? Here, let me cut my camera off. How about now? Oh, it's been doing it all over YouTube? Okay, so. Well, Mrs. Misfit, we went and found what we did find her discussing it, but it was after he had the conversation with Granny, which is why Granny thought, oh my God, when she heard Bullhorn Betty say it, she thought Truth might be talking to Bullhorn Betty. He did admit that, and that's the other problem, Ostrich, because he told Jay when she was trolling him in his chat asking that question, which I think was wrong anyways, because we didn't need to know that. But I think it was wrong to do to Sebastian's case. But when she was trolling him and asking him that question, he told her when she said, I just wanted to know if it came from you or the Proudfoots, he said it came from his own mind. So he's the one that said that. Right, Tripper. That clock it. You're right. Oh, hey, Shayna. No, they weren't receipts. Hey, Jay. Betty said that in December. No. I know the December ones you're talking about, Jay. But he showed some what he says are receipts from Bullhorn Betty. I think it was in May or March. I don't know. We'll see it on the clip. But Bullhorn Betty. Fuck it. We're going to pass through. Hold on. We're going to pass through and go to the... Actually, no, we're not. Let me not. There's a date that is dated before December 2024, and I think it's May 2024. I don't know the exact date. We'll see it when we play the clip. But she does insinuate, some people could say what she was insinuating was what Truth's theory is. And like, I didn't pick that up when I listened to the clip. I was like, so in my head, I'm thinking, this is what he is thinking is the proof. Like, I was confused because she never said anything about an incestual relationship between Katie and Sebastian. She was talking about Katie's family, but Nunya felt like she was insinuating that about Katie's family to draw attention and to make people think about other things. So it's two sides of the coin here. Like, I feel like it wasn't really receipts. I didn't interpret it the same way he did or the same way Nunya did. So I don't know. Right, MK? He did. He told you it came from his head. He did. Yeah, I questioned it in my own head, and that's why I went to Noone and I was like, I need you to see this. He just showed his quote unquote receipts, and I need to see what you pick up from it. And she picked up something totally different than I did. And I was like, and we had a long conversation about it too. Like, it was a good conversation. Oh, well, see, here's the thing, Robat. I'm entertaining because, okay, we are accepting of whatever this is. He's really the only one stuck on the theory at this point. So, whatever, we accept it. Now, where's your receipts for the death certificate shit? Where are those receipts? Captain Avi, it might be because I switched my shit to. Hey, let me know if it still says it, Ange, if you're listening. Betty talked, insinuated lots of things, never ran with it. I don't know how that relates to what he said. That's what I wasn't picking it up either. I wasn't picking it up either, Jason. But okay. Anyway, so the other day, he's reviewing me and Jay on the panel. He's going off. I really just, I don't even care. Like, he expects me to know everything Jay says or does. He expects me to treat Jay like shit just because she might have been wrong doing something, which Jay knows. I've said I didn't like that. It sucks that she trolled with that publicly because I just didn't think it was fair to Sebastian. But outside of that, it's like, he wants me, I don't know. It's crazy. He wants me to know everything. And quite frankly, when it comes to him and Jay, he wants me to know every little thing. And it's quite frankly, I don't give a fuck. I'm just here to review it. Let's get started.
Oh, by the way, for anybody that's wondering, this is Jay for Justice on Jones's panel just the other night. Because she already knew, because she knew it didn't come out of my mind, because she knew it came from BHB. She went there and asked about BHB, not me. Then she found out, this is my opinion, then she found out that Truth had asked the question. Because remember, here's the thing. This is what nobody's putting together. Unless Granny called
no,
Jay for Jay.
When I heard that clip that he showed the other day, Jason, I knew about that. I watched that live of Betty's. I remember that live. And I didn't pick that up either.
Immediately, then she would have definitely, there's no way she wouldn't have known about the BHB before me bringing.
She was going off Katie's family's history.
It up to Granny.
But he keeps saying that Jay said that he is super focused on the fact that Jay said she has not talked to Chris Proudfoot more than twice. He's super focused on that, and he's super focused on Jay saying she never talked to Chris Proudfoot about that specific thing, the incest pregnancy, right? She had asked about the pregnancy from what she says, and Chris verified that. And then it was either today or yesterday, he played the panel where they were all up there and they were calling Jay out, and he played where he played like a clip video somebody has out of where Jay was saying, I would never ask him that question, ooh, gross or whatever, and I wasn't in that deep with him. I've only had a few conversations. And he was trying to prove a point, but the point was missed because the clips he was using, if you go to the actual live stream they're from, Jay does say, yes, I did talk to you about it, right, Chris? Chris says yes. But then further in the stream, Jay says, she clears it up. She was like, not about that specifically. And Chris verified that with her. So it was a miss. But you wouldn't like, yeah, the problem was the way Jay said it made it seem like, oh, I did ask him about that theory. But she was talking about the theory of the pregnancy in general, not his specific theory. From what I'm gathering, I don't know. I can't speak for anybody. That's just what I'm picking up. Hey, if you don't like what the fuck I'm picking up, I'm sorry. See you problem.
Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't work that way, but nobody's calling it out. But here, just to get for y'all.
This situation is that, can you confirm that? Is that true? Just stuff like that, right? But at the time when Bullhorn Betty came out, she did insinuate that it was incestual.
The point is there is no point. Yes. Okay. So that's Jay up here on my panel telling me, yeah, Betty did, basically insinuate that there was something incestual going on. So Jay's saying that right here because Betty did later go on to do that.
Like, basically, I would ask him about things like to verify.
I don't know if I heard Betty say pregnancy with an incestual relationship, but I feel like I probably heard her just insinuate incest in general. Carl Ferguson. Somebody go call Carl Ferguson. Because Truth, that's one of the clips I'm going to show y'all today. Truth thinks Carl Ferguson is Chris Proudfoot. Show yourself, Chris.
That said this about, this situation is that, can you confirm that? Is that true? Just stuff like that, right? But at the time when Bullhorn Betty came out, she did insinuate that it was incestual. Oh, okay. About, this situation is that, can you confirm that? Is that true? Just stuff like that.
Okay, so he just keeps playing it. Let's fast forward.
I know what y'all are saying.
Okay, so Petty comes in because I really don't give a fuck about the chase. Sorry, I just don't. She could be lying. I don't know. I don't really care. All right.
Done it. Trisha's done it. Clue's done it. No, the fuck nobody.
Okay. So Petty goes in there and pisses him off. I don't think I have. Let me move his CCs because, so take her the fuck down. I don't know if I've got the comment, but Petty went in there and basically cussed him out, right? Told him, you yelling at the wrong motherfuckers.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did. I'm not sure if people have heard this or not. Oh, that's right. Because if Clue would have said it existed, everyone would have believed him.
I'm going to show it. I'm going to show you what he is saying is his receipt. I'm going to show you, Captain.
Believe them. If Nonsense said it existed, everybody would have believed him. If Jay said it existed, everybody would have believed him. But Truth said it existed, and y'all called me a motherfucking liar continuously. Fuck out of here with everybody's goddamn moral authority. A year and a half of calling me a predator, and this bitch so just easily, yeah.
And also, I have made it known that I don't like any predator insinuation. But I have never heard anybody specifically come out and say, I think Truth is a predator. I could have missed it. I don't know.
That said this about,
Petty, I thought I had the screenshot. Hold on. Let me look. Patience. And not the fat bitch from that movie. Hold on. I think I got a screenshot of her and Jenna's comments. Because I went in the Discord. I was like, heads up. Shit's popping off. Oh. Hold on. Let me look. I'm going through my screenshots now. That's not it. Let's see. Nope, that's not it. Damn. Let's see. Caden, stop yelling. Okay, so he's going on this rant, right? And here's her comment. Not actually, let me add it to this. Fuck it. I want to let y'all be able to see too. Okay. Here, I'll let y'all see too. Let me add it in here. StreamYard. Oh, also, I want to give y'all something to ponder while you're waiting for me to pull this up. This motherfucker today, please do not go get your religious advice from him. This motherfucker today said that Eve had 5 children, gave birth to 5 children before she ever sinned. Ponder that for a second while I upload this screenshot. Hold on, let me save that as a copy so I can get to it quicker. Yep, y'all heard that right. Y'all sure did. Why can't I find it? Oh my God. This shit's gonna, here it is. All right, it's adding. Let me come see what y'all. Eve. Yes, Adam and Eve, the beginning of time. Eve. Yep, that be the one. That be the one. Gave birth 5 whole times before she ever sinned. Hay was his. All right. So here's what Petty said, okay? So she comes in, she hears him ranting. He's yelling at them, but he's not actually yelling at his chat. He's yelling at creators, right? But Petty took it personal. So she goes in there and she says, Petty, no, that's bullshit, Truth. We've been out here having your back. We've been out here being screamed at for not leaving you to fight alone. And you want to talk to me like shit? You'll see what she means by talk to me like shit. I'm not even your mod, but I think Petty went in and told him to shut up or something. She said, I'm not even your mod, but I have never gone against you. And I said right when it came out, it was BHB. So stop shouting at people who had your fucking back and still have. I've been fighting for you. But if you think for one fucking second I'm going to let you yell at me like that, then bro, you're mistaken. We have had your back. Okay? So there's that.
Situation is that, can you confirm that? Is that true?
Yeah, that's where the I'm a liar shit started.
Just stuff like that.
So Petty comes in and says something to him. She can come and chat if she's listening and say what she said. I thought he said she told him to shut up, yelling or something.
Right. But at the time when Bullhorn Betty came out, she did insinuate that it was incestual.
No, nobody's on this side has called her out for this. No.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she did. It's about, this situation is that, can you confirm that? Is that true? Just stuff like that. Right. But at the time when Bullhorn Betty came out, she did insinuate that it was incestual. Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she did.
Oh my God. Oh, Petty, shut the fuck up. Really and truly. You've done it. Trish has done it. Clue's done it. No, the fuck nobody has. Clue mentioned it. Nobody's shown this shit. And with all due respect. No, fuck that. No. Don't tell me to stop. No. The fuck? I know what y'all are saying. No, don't fuck me, Petty. Fuck you. Quit acting like you are somebody that people listen to. They don't. That's the problem. They don't listen to common sense, Petty. You can say it till you're blown in the face. They don't listen to you either. They have no respect for anybody. And until a big creator grabs a hold of it and goes after it, no one's going to do shit anyway. You know that, and I know that. That's why these fucking bitches get away with it. Because they've got dirt on everybody, and nobody wants to go.
Chris, what's up? Chris is here, everybody.
Go after them. Fuck that shit. And people can quit telling me to shut up. The fuck? Y'all lost your goddamn minds. When did you find this clip? I played it on my live, y'all.
I agree, Jay.
So, once again, respectfully, fuck you. Petty, you're ready to go to war. Somebody mentions your name. How about being lied on and called a predator for a year and a fucking half? God damn. Everybody's got an opinion, but once y'all get in a fucked up situation, y'all are ready to fucking go to fucking war. And I kept my mouth shut for a year and a half and let him do it. Just trying to protect somebody's fucking dignity. People want to tell me to keep being quiet.
No, he kept his mouth shut about the behind-the-scenes stuff involving the parents. Just wait. We've got a stream of that, too.
Fuck that. I've been quiet for a year and a goddamn half.
You ain't never been quiet.
The same shit.
You ain't never been quiet, my dude.
Listen, if you're taking what I'm saying personally, then that's a you issue. If you think I have a problem with anybody in this chat, that's a you issue. Okay? If you're taking it personal and you're part of the Rooster Squad, that's your issue. I'm obviously not talking to my people.
Yeah, if you see people talking to me in the chat, it's because I went in there and was like, bro, because he was saying, where are you at, Joneson? Where is this, Joneson? I was like, I ain't seen the clip. The only thing we found of Bullhorn Betty was from after your conversation with Granny. Suddenly the clip appears from May before the conversation with Granny. So you've been yelling about this shit for a whole year and a half, and it took 2 minutes for somebody to go find the stream? Stop it. Stop it. Y'all been sitting here wanting us to find it. Well, obviously we're not finding it because we're telling you we're not fucking finding it. So what was y'all doing? Was y'all sitting on that and just waiting to see if we did? Because if that's the case, then this is manufactured. Just so y'all know.
You understand what I'm saying? If you're part of the Rooster Squad and you're taking any of this personal, you need to go check yourself, because this isn't towards y'all, obviously. I don't know why y'all are getting mad at me when I'm obviously not talking to the group of people who have held me down the entire fucking time. I'm talking.
But he was talking to them, because let's go back to what he said. Hold on. He was talking to them.
It was incestual.
No, nobody's on this side has called her out for this. No.
Right here. Oh, okay. Wait.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she did. It's about, this situation. Is that, can you confirm that? Is that true? Just stuff like that, right? But at the time when Bullhorn Betty came out, she did insinuate that it was incestual. Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she did.
Oh my God.
Just wait.
Oh, Petty, shut
right
the fuck
here.
up. Really and truly. You've done it. Trisha's done it. Clue's done it. No, the fuck nobody has. Clue.
So yeah, you were talking to them. You were talking to other creators, but you absolutely were talking to the people that's been writing for you.
Mentioned it. Nobody's shown this shit. And with all due respect, no, fuck that. No. Don't tell me to stop. No. The fuck?
That's what he claims. The stream from May that Bullhorn was talking about, Katie's family's history, is his receipt. I'm gonna show it. It's after all
what y'all
this.
Are saying. No, don't fuck me, Petty. Fuck you. Quit acting like you are somebody that people listen to. They don't. That's the problem. They don't listen to common sense, Petty. You can say it till you're blown in the face. They don't listen to you either. They have no respect for anybody. And until a big creator grabs a hold of it and goes after it, no one's going to do shit anyway. You know that, and I know that. That's why these fucking bitches get away with it. Because they got dirt on everybody, and nobody wants to go after them. Fuck that shit. And people can quit telling me to shut up. The
yes,
fuck? Y'all lost your goddamn minds.
Bethany, your comment's going to come in handy later.
When did you find this clip? I played it on my live, y'all. So, once again, respectfully, fuck you. Petty, you're ready to go to war if somebody mentions your name. How about being lied on and called a predator for a year and a fucking half? God damn. Everybody's got an opinion, but once y'all get in a fucked up situation, y'all are ready to fucking go to fucking war. And I kept my mouth shut for a year.
Are my super chats still off? And is my stream saying for kids? Can somebody check?
And a half and let them do it. Just trying to protect somebody's fucking dignity. People want to tell me to keep being quiet. Fuck that. I've been quiet for a year and a goddamn half.
Shit.
And even after this shit happens, they're still over there doing the same shit.
Oh, can we also drop Tiny's link, please? Tiny D has been going live and clowning these motherfuckers in a good, funny, lighthearted way. Please go sub up to Tiny Ange, member for 10 months. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I don't want to have to fuck you up, Smokey. Playing with my money is like playing with my emotions.
Good. They are on. Glad. I'm so glad. Thank you so much, Megs. Thank you. I just wanted to make sure it didn't say for kids.
Everybody yelling out, big worms twerking, big worms twerking, wiggle in the mud, backline squirm when they feel that thud.
Thank you so much, Andy. Y'all, that was not a fish, literally. I cannot stand y'all. Didn't Granny talk to him in March? She did. I think she said it was March 2025, so after their conversation. Holly, Tess, 199. Thank you, Indy. Thank you, Holly. I appreciate it. You gonna take this dick?
You gonna take that dick? You gonna take that dick? I'm gonna pop off a piece of my dick.
Just Jake, thank you so much. Thank you, Karma, for the star. Oh, y'all are so sweet. Thank y'all. Okay. I just wanted to make sure my shit wasn't acting crazy again. March comes before May. No, hear me out. May is when Truth says he heard Betty say it. May of 2024. December of 2024 is when he had a conversation with Granny. Betty or Granny and Jay and them had that conversation over on Granny's. From what I heard her say yesterday, I have no way to verify it, but she says it was March or May, March through May, I don't know, one of those dates, 2025. So Betty in May 2024, Truth in December 2024, Granny and Panel March of 2025. Clock it. Thank you, Zero Jules. I appreciate it. Clock it. I love those. They're so cute. No, that's when Granny had I know there's so many dates, y'all, and that's why it's so fucking stupid to even be going through it. But that was the conversation she had with Truth, was in December of 2024. Yeah, he said it to Jay when she was in the chat under her alt, asking him the questions. He said it came from his mind. What the fuck do you mean is exactly what he said. Yeah, right, Holly. The question was, did it come from your mind or convo with Chris and Katie? He said his mind. Yes. And now he says it's because he didn't want to throw Chris and Katie under the bus, which could be true. That could be true. All right.
Listen, if you're taking what I'm saying personally, then that's a you issue. If you think I have a problem with anybody in this chat, that's a you issue. Okay?
Y'all, I would have to go back. I wonder if Granny's live stream from yesterday has, because she mentioned it. Somebody asked her about the clip that Truth played, because somebody clipped it but has since taken it down. But he also provided a second set of receipts. Evening. Show transcript. Let's see. Truth. I guess oh my God, there's going to be a lot of truths because she probably says that a lot. Truth. Okay. That was the truth. But your truth doesn't change. Right. Just a minute ago, you said okay. She's talking to Bitter Tea right here. Okay. Here. Okay, hold on. Was it right here? So, right here, now let me go to her live chat and go to all messages because I think I found it. Okay, from March of what, 2024? I'm thinking she means 2025 because she's basically saying it was after. What about Truth? The comment is, what about Truth's receipt of you and Jay speaking on KP before Truth spoke to you with his theory? She's saying that's not true. She's saying, even though she doesn't back it up with March 2024, she does say, I talked to Truth in November and December. That panel, that clip he played was in March. So she's saying it's after. So whoever clipped his little receipts on that one, they've deleted the video since, and I'm glad they did because it was wrong. That's a fact, Jack. Oh shit, I'm not even playing it for y'all. Are y'all fucking kidding me now? Oh my God. Why didn't y'all tell me, like, what are we doing? What are we supposed to be doing right now? I can't stand y'all.
Very unhealthy. Yeah, you're
y'all wasn't buffering. I wasn't showing shit.
right. It's this video. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. We're going to fix it. We're going to fix it.
Sorry, Andy. Here it is. You'll see the comment on our screen.
Respectfully simplified. I wasn't before I spoke this truth. I spoke the truth in November and December.
So simplify. Let me move the CCs up here. Simplify. There's her comment. What about Truth's receipt of you and Jay speaking on KP before Truth spoke to you was with his theory. So this was the second receipt Truth provided, and it was wrong. Oh, okay.
Respectfully simplified. I wasn't before I spoke this truth. I spoke the truth in November and December of 2024. That clip you heard.
Sorry, y'all.
Is from March.
Okay. Chasen said if you're buffering, she said do something. Click the screen, the settings wheel, and go to a lower quality. View me in, like, what is it? 380, 360 or whatever it is. Go out and come back in.
So, I'm sorry. I don't know. It's like that's a receipt because I didn't come out and say, "Oh, well, Truth had the same theory," or so. I don't get that. Sorry, but that's not the timeline. It was right when they sued me, which was in October, November 24. We spoke literally on my birthday, December 2nd, 2024.
So I think she's saying she didn't say March 20. She was talking about her birthday was when she had the conversation with Truth. So I don't know. I think she's saying that it was after. So there's that. I think that's all she said.
Yeah, I don't know who that is, though, Misbehave. I know people say that it's she says it's not him, so I don't know.
Okay, so she's on to something else. So that answers that little question of the other receipts he put out. Those don't matter. But I will show you the ones that it's up to you if they stick or not, because it all literally comes down to what you interpret from the conversation.
If you're taking it personal, and you're part of the
Thank
Rooster
you,
Squad,
guilty pleasure.
That's your issue. I'm obviously not talking to my people. You understand what I'm saying? If you're part of the Rooster Squad and you're taking any of this personal, you need to go check yourself, because this isn't towards y'all, obviously. I don't know why y'all are getting mad at me when I'm obviously not talking to the group of people who have held me down the entire fucking time. I'm talking to
the only Betty one, Jay, that we could find was in December 2024, but after he had talked to Granny. But they went and found a clip from May of 2024, and that's what we're going to show in a minute.
the sorry son of a bitches who can't seem to fucking cover the truth that I say, but they have no problem cutting pieces, flipping them, turning them, twisting them to fit their fucking narrative. I get so frustrated with y'all guys. I'm not talking to y'all. If you've supported me and been down with me and had my back, why would I be talking to y'all? You know what I'm saying? I'm obviously not talking to my people.
Hold on, what am I streaming in? Hold on, let me see what I'm streaming into. 480, I can go down. Let's go down.
I have covered this before. When I say y'all, I don't mean y'all. I say Rooster Squad when I'm referring to y'all. This is why I don't listen, because you start yelling. Well, if my yelling keeps you from listening, but the truth that you see in front of your eyes keeps you from paying attention, then this isn't the place for you. Don't listen to me. Y'all didn't listen to me when I said it nicely. Nobody did. Well, some of y'all did. I'll take that back. But what do you mean don't yell? What do you want me to do? What emotion am I goddamn allowed to show, people? Tell me what emotion I'm allowed to show. Because everybody loves to tell me what I'm not allowed to do. Tell me what I can do. Go ahead. Tell me what I'm allowed to do. Tell me what emotion I'm allowed to show. What is a man emotion? What's a bitch emotion? Let me know, because I'm sorry. And all the time I've lived on this earth, I haven't had so many people tell me how I should be acting in a situation they're not living. So please, tell me how the fuck I'm supposed to be acting. I'll sit here and wait. Everybody tells me what the fuck I'm not supposed to do, but nobody wants to tell me what I am supposed to do. And I'm sorry, did I sign a contract with anybody to get permission over my fucking life, my fucking emotions, my family's history, the deaths in my family? Get the fuck out of here.
You put all that, I'm gonna tell you like y'all tell Brittany, you put all of that shit out here. There's always gonna be somebody that is willing to fuck with it. Especially when, hey, it's true, there's like 4 different stories. I don't want to hover on it because it ain't worth it to me. The daddy issue is not worth it to me. But there are people out here. Y'all used to do this to Brittany. She put it out there. Well, a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. Just saying.
It's okay for Granny to show emotion. It's okay for all these other creators to show emotion, but I got to shut the fuck up. Why?
You ain't got to shut up. Furthermore, what I will say is I will also tell you the same thing I tell Brittany. Like, if you're truly fucking over it, because you'll hear him say it over and over. He's been saying it for months. I'm over this shit. If you're truly over it, I'm going to tell you like I tell Brittany, ignore it. Ignore it. Do your own fucking thing. Y'all say she can't stand it. Neither can Truth.
They do. They want you to react this way. These.
That's right, Tess. People,
they want you to react normally.
There's always somebody that will be willing to go there. But I'm not one on that specific situation. Yeah, I caught some of the lies. I caught some of the different stories, some things that didn't add up. But it's just, for me, it's not something I want to go into. But other people will.
React like a normal person would react if you attack the death of their father or bring their mother to the internet? Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I've never heard Jay say that.
You want me to be like some of these other cocksuckers out here giving y'all fake shit day in and day out, serving y'all fucking platters of bullshit while telling you it's filet mignon? Go to their fucking channel then. Get the fuck out of mine. I don't have that for you here. I don't have fakeness for you here. I don't have backstabbing for you here. I don't have any of that.
Well, backstabbing, yes, you do have that for them, because at the beginning of this, you told them they ain't done shit to stand up for you.
That's not what I have for you.
That's
if that's what you're looking for, there's plenty of fucking bullshit channels that'll feed you endless dishes of that shit. That won't happen over here. You want people to lie to you. You want people to twist your people's words. You want people to be sitting in shit all the time so that when you come online, you feel like you're in shit all the time. There's plenty of those goddamn channels.
No, Remy, that's exactly the point. That's why it's up for interpretation. We're getting to the receipts, y'all. Hang on to your what are they called? Your skivvies. We're getting there.
Telling me how to act and how to respond. If you don't like the way I respond to things, get the fuck out. If that doesn't apply to you, don't let that hurt your feelings. But if you feel some type of way about what I just said, bye.
Period. The same thing we've told Brittany. She's messing with the courts when she, sends cease and desist and then continues to run her mouth. He continues to run his mouth. I would suggest that nobody do ROs or cease and desist or waste anybody's motherfucking time if you're going to continue running your fucking mouth. You don't get to clap back when you choose that route.
Big supporter, little supporter, middle supporter, no supporter. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to be me every fucking day, unfucking apologetically. I'm not going to twist, turn, or bend over for anybody else for any fucking reason. And if you don't like me for that,
right,
get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out. Get out of my fucking chat right fucking now. Just kidding. Hit the like.
It's the last time I'm going to have anybody tell me how the fuck to act on my goddamn channel. Y'all wouldn't do this shit to not another motherfucking creator. You wouldn't go into Clue's chat and tell her to shut up. The fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Play that on all your goddamn clip channels tonight.
Hey, I didn't
fucking bastard.
the same night because the bitch was struck down, locked up. Locked up, won't let me out. Won't let me out. I'm locked up. And this fool was over there screaming, Josie! Why the fuck you ain't saying anything about this? Well, because somebody's hitting my channel with reporting, and I damn sure ain't gonna risk my bestie's channels. Especially Nunya's, yes, Nunya has receipts and important stuff on hers, but Deets has stuff pertaining to true crime cases. I ain't fucking with that.
There's every last motherfucking one of y'all over there just fake as fuck. And I hope you never go through something traumatic. And I hope you never bring it to YouTube. Because I promise you, if you do, I'm going to dig into the shit. Y'all want me to be an evil son of a bitch? I can be that. Through the grace of God. I'm not the man I was years ago. But by God, don't you think for a second that motherfucker isn't just waiting to peek his motherfucking head out. I'm goddamn tired of you son of a bitches. Be right. Do right. Be decent. Stop being hateful scum all the fucking time. That's everybody, anybody.
Woo!
Put some good out in this goddamn world, you pieces of shit. Take my goddamn channel. You act like it's the only motherfucking income I have.
Ooh.
You act like I don't bust my goddamn ass every motherfucking day. Sun up to sun motherfucking down. While you bitches talk about somebody get a goddamn job. You ain't had a job other than sitting on your candy ass for the last few years. You want to know why? Because you ain't worth shit. And you take.
What kind of candy? I don't know who he's talking about, but whose ass and what kind of candy we talking about? What kind of candy we talking about? Is it a Snickers?
Picking up too much goddamn oxygen.
Reese's?
Y'all want me to sit here and be classy? Fuck you. Ain't nothing classy about me. Y'all want to see me pissed? You want to see me angry? You can get that too.
Oh, you can get it.
But just like I told each one of your bitch ass men, you want it, come get it.
Oh.
Fucking tired of you pussies.
Whose bitch ass man? Not
Keyboard
mine.
motherfuckers. Living in people's face and abusing them.
Not mine. The cops got called. Who's the pussy? I'm sorry. You set yourself up on that one.
Motherfucking marrying men offline to have a place. Can't afford to pay your own kid's wedding. You got a homeless kid living off a fucking pig, talking about unalive.
He's talking about Jay. Trigger warning. Trigger warning. I forgot this part. Jay, trigger warning. This motherfucker has no idea about Jay's son. Even though Jay had him on her stream, she promoted his kick. People do follow him and watch him. But just because you see him struggling, if indeed that is what's happening, because I don't watch him. I don't know. I don't even know where he's at. I know he's on kick. That's what I know. But even if he is struggling, he condemns the fuck out of Jay for her son struggling. And you don't know the fucking dynamic. You don't know the background.
Himself and being depressed for 5 fucking days in a parking lot while you do fucking bajinga on people online, you sorry bitch.
Ooh.
Fuck you. You want to call people predators and all that? Talk about the hot tub, bitch. Why don't you address?
Oh, yeah. And he has said that in his opinion, Jay has done something inappropriate in a hot tub with an underage child.
That. All the rumors about the hot tub. Why are none of these big creators pressing you about that? I don't know if it's true or not. Maybe it's a lie. But nobody seems to want to talk about it. I wonder why.
There's one of my best friends. The other one's, she's living life. So is Nunya.
Fuck you. Play that on your goddamn channels tonight. You fake motherfuckers. You weak ass bitches. Everything for the dollar, huh? The reason you're on YouTube is you're too fucking ugly to sell pictures of your goddamn pussy, bitch.
Here, Jay. I'm putting the link in the chat.
Every last one of y'all want to talk about somebody's looks. Want to talk about
it's unlisted.
Want to act like a fucking victim. Go fuck yourselves.
If y'all want to take it.
He's vile. He's vile. Bitch, you came up with that shit in your motherfucking head. You vile bitch. And
I can see why you feel like that, Jay, because like you feel like I can understand in the moment right now hearing him say this shit, what's going through your head. And don't insinuate he's a predator and don't call him a predator. That's because you're the angry mama. That's the angry mama in you. I get it. But also you don't want to meet them there, you know?
Content made thousands of dollars off of the lie. Thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Both of you cunts.
Now he's talking to nonsense.
Y'all want to tell me to calm down. Eat my ass, bitch. Y'all talked about my wife. You've had people threaten to send someone to our house to rape my wife. Where were you creators at then, you sick bitches? Where were y'all?
They weren't standing up for you because you did not have it correct. It's all online. Anybody can go review it and see exactly what happened. That's why nobody is speaking up for you on that shit except Clue. And that's just because the bitch can't stand me. Outside of that, you were wrong with the Buffalo Hunter shit. And then let's not forget, just a week prior to this, he was saying, Jones and her old man, sometimes we say stuff and I ain't even stressing that anymore. Here we are a week later.
Them, you fucking moral warriors. Oh, it was a joke. Oh, so we're joking about raping innocent women now?
No, it wasn't about rape. It wasn't even a joke about rape. Raping anyone.
Talk about someone's dick, then want to act like a fucking victim. Go fuck yourselves. He's vile. He's vile. Bitch, you came up with that shit.
He gets so mad if they talk like, because now his name is Viagravini with nonsense. And like, he feels like that erectile dysfunction comment. Like, he really harbors feelings over those things. I don't know if it's because it's true, but it's like, you wasn't feeling that way when you and Cletus was up on a panel talking about Brittany J's fat upper pussy area, were you? The foops. The foopas.
Motherfucking head. You vile bitch.
You was all right talking about her, all her orifices.
And they made content, made thousands of dollars off of the lie. Thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Both of you cunts. And y'all want to tell me to calm down. Eat my ass, bitch.
Ew.
Y'all talked about my wife. You've had people threaten to send someone to our house to rape my wife. Where were you creators at then, you sick bitches? Where were y'all then, you fucking moral warriors? Oh, it was a joke. Oh, so we're joking about raping innocent women now? Fuck you.
Light him up.
No one wants to talk about my wife made a police report. What did Jonesons do? She went and FOIA'd every goddamn address I used to live at. But that's not going real.
No, I did not. I FOIA'd too. Not everyone.
Right? The woman whose old man said something about sending someone here to fuck my wife.
The two most recent is what I FOIA'd, and one of them was Tennessee. You can't even get the FOIA. You can ask for it, but they ain't gonna give it because I'm not a resident there.
And goes and looks up all of my goddamn addresses, and that's not weird, is it? That's not stalkerish, is it? But none of you motherfuckers.
I only know of 2 addresses. So the way he's talking, he's got 50 fucking addresses. I'm not sure.
Saying shit about that, you weak bitches.
He is all over the place. I did. I sure as fuck did. I said I would never FOIA another creator because I seen the hurt and the damage it can do. And not only to the person I do it to, but to myself. It makes me a bad person to do that shit. But you fucking claim you call the cops on me to the point you show a picture on your live stream of the cops outside your house. You goddamn right I'm going to FOIA. That is my right.
All of you just Samantha's in the chat running around running your motherfucking mouth.
Oh, just Samantha. Right, Jay.
Weak ass piece of shit. Now, community guideline that motherfucker.
Oh, interesting. Well, I don't know if I'm supposed to take that this way. Listen to what he just said.
Weak ass piece of shit. Now, community guideline that motherfucker.
Community guideline that motherfucker. I just got back from a 2-week strike. And I got a 3rd one. And YouTube let me keep my channel. They did not give me a strike for the 3rd one. They just removed the content. And all of them are community guideline strikes for harassment and bullying. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Let me pull my studio up. And who is on all the clips that were struck for harassment and bullying, reported for harassment and bullying? Clue. Let me show y'all this. Y'all over here with me? Yeah, you are. Let me see if I can make it. I don't know if y'all can see that very well. Let me change my settings for a second. General. Oh, no, it won't work. Okay, so what you can see here is you see harassment and cyberbullying, appeal rejected, July 20th. This one, it doesn't have the dates, but it was like July 19th. Both were harassment and cyberbullying. You can't see that because I deleted the content because the appeal was already rejected. So Here's the first one, June 6th. It was also rejected. It was also a community guidelines strike. It was also reported for harassment and bullying. And it was also a clip of Clue. This one was a clip of Clue. All the same. Harassment and bullying, community guidelines strike. This one, the very next fucking day, is the only one I haven't deleted so far. And it was, let me click on it and see if it'll take us. Look. Let me view, see if I hit view in studio what it does. Oh, it won't show the video. See, that's what sucks about when your appeals are rejected. So all three of these, and this is the one I got that they didn't give me an actual strike for. Look at that. And to hear him just say that, let me let y'all hear it again.
You weak bitches. All of you, just Samantha's in the chat running around running your motherfucking mouths on a lie. Eat a dick.
Yeah, I didn't blame Clue. I do think it's interesting that all three of the clips are Clue. All three are reported. All three are harassment and bullying. All three are community guideline strikes.
Weak ass pieces of shit. Now, community guideline that motherfucker.
Oh, you just told on yourself. Oof.
Not a one man in your family would be less angry than I am right now if they had to deal with the shit I've dealt with endlessly. Fucking endlessly.
This situation is that, can you confirm that? Is that true? Just stuff like that, right? But at the time when Bullhorn Betty came out, she did insinuate that it was incestual.
Hey, no, man.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she did.
Oh my God. Oh no, Jonesy, you can fuck completely the fuck off. You can fuck completely the fuck off. You're fucking her dick so goddamn hard. I bet the back of your motherfucking throat hurts, bitch. You, as soon as fucking J for J got up on your panel, you started sniffing her panties.
Because I was kind to Jay while she was on my panel. I'm kind to her while she's in my chat. What the fuck do you mean? I'm kind to her when I go in her chat.
Harder than a Rottweiler in a whorehouse. You can suck all the fuck up. You didn't put that out there because you gave a shit about the truth, bitch. You put that out there because of your hate for nonsense. You don't give a fuck.
I would say it was 50-50. I knew Nonsense was lying about the call being solely about Truth's theory. It was about Truth and some of the things he told, which we will be going over in just a little bit, but no.
Out the truth. You're still protecting that bitch. So fuck you and get the fuck out my goddamn chat.
Ooh, he threw me out the door, y'all. He threw me out the goddamn door. Bye, Felicia.
Fucking rat, you whore.
Oh.
I'm so fucking tired of you bitches.
Now I'm a whore. Well, you're a chump. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
You're lying skanks, every last fucking one of you.
I'm a whore for daddy. And daddy ain't you.
A woman that way. Act like a fucking woman and not a bitch. Now put her the fuck out my goddamn chat.
Put her out.
Fucking tired of you fucking hoes. Talk about men are horrible. Nah, bitches, y'all are the fucking devils. Every last one.
I don't say men are horrible. I love men. I don't say men are horrible. I think y'all drama-fueled men are pretty fucking pathetic, quite honestly.
You hoes over there. Who is it in the chat walking around talking all this shit? You're bitches. Who's over there putting shit in comment sections? You're fucking whores. Every last one of you psychotic fucking cunts.
Hey, gang, gang. Hoes will be hoes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
You. Fuck your mama, fuck your daddy, fuck your granny, fuck your mammy.
Well, let me stop you there. Mammy is the same thing as mama. You should have said greasy granny with holes in the panties. See, let me teach you how to be entertaining. No, Jay did never.
Bullshit.
Jay never promoted Truth.
I sit on your goddamn panel and talk about nonsense. Be truthful. Nonsense. Tell the truth. You wouldn't know what truth was, bitch. You know goddamn well that didn't come from me. And yet you're still running with it. You want to call nonsense out, but you don't want to fucking tell the truth on fucking Jay. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I want to fast forward towards the receipts some more. Let's see what he's ranting about right here.
aware that what they're doing is to try to piss me off. So I give them what they want every once in a while. You want to know how shit's affecting me? Let me tell you.
All right.
It's not gonna happen. You're not gonna make me do shit. It's an emotion. They ain't making me do shit.
Right,
There's
and
not one motherfucking person that would take the attacks that I've taken for a year and a half, and then when the truth finally comes out, watch the people that did it, twist it, spin it, and try to put it back on me to give them proof about who requested my father's death certificate, and y'all don't see the roundabout fuck up the ass that is. Y'all are...
Yeah, no, you do need to show that proof, but I agree. I think Nonsense needs to drop her shit too.
Crazy. If you don't have the IQ to fucking understand what that shit was and what they're doing, you don't need to be around here anyway. No love lost, I promise you. I just put it how it is. I don't
let's keep going.
Like they're goddamn hacky sacks.
Oh,
and then accuses everybody to go to a high school
that's true.
Memorial Facebook page for high school students
is fucked. And that's why I think she needs to stop protecting that person.
And teachers, past, current, and present, or past, present, and then future. A high school.
Okay, let's
put
keep
their
going. Spouses
out there. Not truth. Who didn't even know Nonsense had kids? Me. That's how much.
Okay.
Next comment. Craig stumps a mud hole in you like the belly button of Joneson.
Oh shit! The belly button again.
It's McClure. No, this is not the right one. There. That's sad. But then it comes back to, again, she lived through it.
Let me rewind a little.
And quite frankly,
here's the receipts.
We learned through Nick Barris, law enforcement, because he talked.
And let me fix the quality, at least for now.
Talked to law. You guys heard him. He talked to law enforcement that morning and got some information from what is it, Nick Craddock or whatever his name is, Craddock. And that's what he says. They passed the lie detector test, and he followed it by, they're not reliable. And quite frankly, Chris has had time to research how to pass one by now. He delayed. I just don't trust him. I don't trust him at all. There are many reasons why I'd like to see the testing questions themselves. I'd like to know who the tester was. Was it Sumner County or was it truly TBI? Because we know Sumner County has the case. Looking at the Bauer stocks and everything, the people are now starting to turn their attention to Katie Proudfoot.
Thank you for getting
and what lies behind
that went to Joby Love. Welcome to the Rooster Squad.
The walls of Katie Proudfoot's life. What kind of childhood trauma has she had? What kind of upbringing has she had? Who is she as a person?
I haven't heard him say it was actually you, Jay. I've heard him say, here's what I've heard him say. I've heard him say that 2 people requested his dad's death certificate. 2 people. And he said 1 succeeded at getting it and 1 was denied. I thought he was talking about Nonsense and Earth. So did he straight out say it was you, Jay? Because if he did, I'm going to need that clip, of course. But that means the pressure's on. I heard Queen say Nonsense did, and he said me and Nonsense. I remember Queen Bee saying it was Nonsense. I don't remember him saying any names, but the insinuations he was given when he first said that was again insinuation, so interpretation was, I thought, Nonsense and Earthy. It's his insinuations. Those strongly lead to Jay and Nonsense, the 2 people who have lied on him and lied about him for the past year. But he says, he goes on rants saying that Earth is doing that too, with Nonsense. All right, receipts.
Who was she raised with? This is the stepsister, which looks awfully like her. So obviously it was her mother's daughter and another man. So it's her half-sister or stepsister or whatever. It looks like her. That's all I got to say. I don't know where her looks come from. It comes from her mama or her daddy. Either way, this is a gal. This is what I'm reading right here. This is on the mysterious disappearance of the mysterious disappearance of Sebastian Rogers. And this is from a post, and it says, okay, hear me out. Here I did some digging. I could be completely wrong here, but this looks like it could be Katie's half-sister. Is Chris Proudfoot thought that because Sebastian was Ard, which now let's talk about this. Or are you going to turn into the perpetrator? And that's what he thought was going to happen
with Sebastian Rogers. Well, it sounds like something happened to Katie Proudfoot when she was young.
No, I agree, Jay. I agree that we need, like, if he's going to insinuate anybody, just him saying that 2 people requested it, that's automatic receipts or it didn't happen, right? But I feel like he wants the receipts from nonsense on who went digging into his, dad's workplace Facebook page, finding that shit and sending it to her. So I feel like she needs to drop that proof too. I mean, if he's going, maybe we can get them both willing to drop the proof at the same time. God, that would never work.
Are you going to turn into a survivor? Why would Chris Proudfoot's family on all these SA allegations, all of this incestual, Sebastian was ours, which now let's talk about it.
Sorry.
All of this incestual stuff going on, all these SA allegations attached to Katie Proudfoot's family and everything like that. Why would Chris think that by being an SA survivor?
Okay, let me rewind it.
Sebastian Rogers.
Let's pause on this for a second. Let's listen.
Well, it sounds like something happened to Katie Proudfoot when she was younger. Are you going to turn into a survivor? Why would Chris Proudfoot's family on all these SA allegations, all of this incestual, Sebastian was ours, which now let's talk about it.
Sorry.
All of this incestual stuff going on, all these SA allegations attached to Katie Proudfoot's family and everything like that. Why would Chris think that by being an SA survivor or an R survivor, are you going to turn into the perpetrator? And that's what he thought was going to happen with Sebastian Rogers. Well, it sounds like something happened to Katie Proudfoot when she was younger. I don't see how all of this can be going on in her life and her not be affected in a very unnatural and probably inappropriate way. I mean, we have to look at that allegation and that angle with all of this going on behind the scenes of Katie.
Okay, but if that's the case, she ain't got to drop nothing. She don't care about truth. Then she should stop demanding receipts from him. Maybe he don't give a fuck about her. I'm just saying, let's keep it even across the board. No, this is not current. This is May of 2024 on Betty
Proudfoot. And maybe the reason why she has nothing to do with her family, because I'm under the impression that there's something going on with her mother too. So, we might be dealing with a very messed up Katie Proudfoot, one that paints on a very strong face, but is just a mess behind the scenes.
No, zero.
An absolute and utter mess. And she probably struggles silently every day. Not that it gives her any excuse, but one of the things that I look for is reasons, right? You always want to find out whether we agree with the reasons or not. Her mom has been has charges of SA2. So this was kind of the environment she was around. And you would think that a woman that has come from an environment like this would protect her son so much so that she would be just never letting him out of his sight to be affected by SA or R himself. Yet he was affected by SA and R himself. And then we find all of this unnatural and perverted history related to Katie Proudfoot. And it makes us wonder how in the world Sebastian could be SA or R at such a young age. People are confirming some of my suspicions. 13 years old. That's sad.
All right. So it's up to your own interpretation. It really is. Some people might pick up what she's putting down. I didn't pick it up like that. I did. I mean, yes, she's making references to Katie's family's history, right? But her saying that Katie might be carrying his child is totally different in my eyes than what this receipt is. Quote unquote receipt. Like, it's still not the theory. It's cool. Like, whatever, bro. People might, the theory isn't the only reason people find him creepy. It's the lies that he gets caught up in. Like, it's, people find him contradicting himself, and he lies like Britney. He lies like Britney. Yes, yeah, no. When she says about Katie, how Sebastian could be A'd or A'd under Katie's supervision, she is talking about that incident with the child previous that we shouldn't even known about, quite honestly. Yeah, this ain't, to me, it's totally different than saying, I mean, but he does go on, so he plays it again, and then he does go on to show the day at the end of this clip, and then we're moving on to the next one. Hold on, let me see. Right here, maybe.
Okay. So if this is on May 3rd, then I would say that, what clip are you talking? So what's this about a clip? Where can I find that clip at? Guys, also, we do have a, oh, no, we don't. We put a sub goal up. I don't know.
So May 3rd, 2024. I think he says 2024 in a minute.
Hit a sub goal. I don't know what happened, but I'm putting a sub goal up, guys. It'll be 50. I'm putting something positive. I'll probably use Clue Crew since she's on vacation. If y'all want to help get that, it'd be awesome. I appreciate you.
Clue Crew is never a positive experience.
I think that proves everything. Also, if you look down here, this is May 3rd, 2024 when it premiered. It does have a transcript to it. Let's see. A bunch of people are obviously tagged in it.
Possibly. Thank you, Stella.
That's written.
He did. He said it came from his mind. That's what he told Jay when she was asking the question.
Okay.
All right. So there it is. There it goes. There it be. It's here forever until somebody tries to strike my shit down again. All right. So this, I'm going out of order this time. This one is not, that was Truth's receipts. That's the end, y'all. That's the end of his receipts. So there we go. Does he now need to cry after his rage out? Yeah, that's what most toddlers do. He does pitch tantrums, just like Sinner. Sinner be pitching tantrums too. You want a poll? How should I word it? Chasen, if you're in here, can you give me the wording for a poll? Let me go to my channel and pull it up. All right. Hardly receipts. Yeah, that's his quote unquote receipts, Jay. A total crash out. Yeah, he does crash out. All right, so let's see. What should the poll say? Cupcake. I think that is possibly what it is, but it's just not an excuse, you know? Like, you don't want to be projecting that onto other people as a victim yourself, right? So, to me, that's not fair. Okay. Okay, thank you, Chasen. Let's add this poll. Let me copy it. Can I copy it? No, we shouldn't know his history. But let me, oh yeah, it does let me copy it. Yes, bitch. Let me be lazy real quick. Oh, nope, it highlighted J too. Hold on. Copy. Oh, God, chat moved. Oh. Copy. Fuck, I could have just typed it out. Here's the poll for the receipts, okay? Start a poll. Paste. Okay, here it is. So we're going out of order. Now, yesterday he started talking a little bit about the Sebastian Rogers case, and he said, I don't know, I want to go over to it because I feel like there was something that happened in it. So we'll go to that one after. So we are going out of order. This one is today, and it is, I named it Truth Blames Nonsense for Trying to End His Minecraft Account. Not his. I need to rename that. Not his, but Ted's. All right. Y'all ready? Ted, y'all know Ted, JLR's bestie, Ted over there.
Phew. Sorry about that. The neighbor was bringing my wife's car back, so I guess she borrowed it. I don't know.
I do.
Anyway. I showed y'all all that cool
Right.
shit.
It's really nothing to do with Sebastian. Exactly, Jason. And that's why people had a problem with it.
Bullshit. And nobody said, yeah, I want one of those. Here's some subs. Nope, nobody. Fired. Absolutely fired. Okay? Fired. Who's ready for another road trip? Anybody ready for another road trip?
She did mention and insinuate something about the pregnancy, but it was after he had his theory. Because remember, that is why Granny got sus and started side-eyeing Truth, because he had a conversation with her about the theory. And then shortly after, Betty came out and mentioned something kind of in line with the theory. And Granny, in that moment, thought Truth was talking to Betty behind the scenes.
Out of curiosity. Curiosity.
Me too.
I'm in the process of planning the cemetery trip. I'm fucking excited about it.
I heard him. He said it. And he said it came from his own mind. But again, the story, I'm just trying to give that little bit of room, because he claims that he didn't want to put it out there like that on Chris and Katie when Jay asked the question. Could that be true? Yeah. Could he also be lying? Yep. I don't know his intentions. I can't know. I can speculate, and I don't know about that one.
Is it true Ted investigates attempted suicide? I wasn't there. I could just read what y'all read. Don't know. Fuck, I'm not in contact with none of them motherfuckers. I don't know.
No,
but if it is true, elevated truth, thanks.
But see, I felt the same way when I listened to that clip. I did not pick that up. Betty did not say or insinuate anybody was pregnant by anybody's other family members. Like, it wasn't done. It wasn't said. It wasn't done. I feel like he felt like that was receipt enough, but it's quite frankly, it's just not. But I don't care. I don't care. I'm over it. I'm fucking over it.
Curiosity. I'm in the process of planning the cemetery trip. I'm fucking excited about it. Is it true Ted investigates attempted suicide? I wasn't there. I could just read what y'all read. Don't know. Fuck, I'm not in contact with none of them motherfuckers. I don't know. But if it is true, elevated truth ain't such a dumbass now, is he? It's not like I said anything about people trying to do that. Oh, and who was one of the people that was going after Ted real hard? Oh, the one that said that I was just trying to pull people's emotions and all this, right? Right? Oh, yeah, that's
I'm gonna let it play through.
But it's just all for the internet. It's all for clicks and views, right? Nonsense. Fucking moron. But I mean, wait till the screenshots come out of all of y'all talking about it. Well, that ain't gonna look good for you. Especially since you went online and told everybody you don't do things like that.
Why does he do that?
How much of a piece of shit you are, but whatever. Do you?
Stop that baby talk shit. Stop it.
Do you? See how many bodies you can get under your name in YouTube. All right, girl, you do it. You do it.
Hey, thank you, Big Worm, for the 5 memberships. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. We need like a little buffer. Okay? We need a little buffer.
Everybody yelling out, big worms twerking. Big worms twerking. Wiggle in the mud. Backline squirm when they feel that thud.
It's so corny. I love it. All right. You're welcome, Marissa. You're welcome. Everybody who got one.
But you do the damn thing. You're not trying to go and make men cry and hurt themselves. No. We didn't watch, or at least hear about one and watch the other grown men lose their fucking shit and hurt themselves. No. We didn't see that because of people like nonsense, who do things like nonsense does, who gets on her panel and says, my favorite thing to do is watch men cry. Yeah. Yep. Until you're responsible for one of them motherfuckers doing some crazy shit. It's all fun and games until someone's life is really fucked because you can't learn how to fucking have a little bit of couth.
I know, Doug.
What up, Candy Rapper? I'm not getting on that bitch today. I'm not even giving her no more time. She knows what time it is. She knows that's why she's acting the way she is. She knows the gig's up on all of her bullshit. She's grasping at straws. And I hope every motherfucking creator goes at the motherfuckers who decide that bullying to the point of people attempting to take their own life is bullshit. And when a motherfucker tells you that you're fucking with their mental health and you say you don't care, basically laugh about it and keep going, or when you drag their father's name all over the place and then act like they did it, bitch, shut up. Because I don't know if you know this, but if someone does take their life because of your bullying, bitch, you go to jail for prison. You go to jail, or you go to prison for murder. Fuck. Depends on what state you're in. You better fuck around and stop playing.
Fuck around and stop playing.
But no, you'll laugh at this too.
It's so hard, y'all. I'm trying not to give my commentation. I'm trying to let it play through.
Somehow twisted to the what if isms, but or what about them isms, but nobody in your chat likes the what about if isms. Y'all are fucking moronic as fuck. Sour sea live, some sour cookies, is that what it is? Live resin? But it's just all, everybody's just doing it for attention, right? Nonsense. Everybody does everything for attention except you. You're the moral authority. Too bad you're not Kenny.
It's so hard to not. Shut up, Jessica. Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Anyway, today's sponsor was going to be Awesome Slicer, but they backed out from us because, well, I think Nonsense's daughter's a thief, personally. I think that's why she got so mad about it. That's what I think. I think she got so mad.
Hold on. It'll go.
About it because it's true. Personal opinion. That's just my fucking personal opinion.
I see.
I have the right to have a personal opinion. I mean, she said that her daughter was a thiever. She said the only thing she's ever stolen was a feral cat. Well, even if you're joking, bitch, that's stealing.
Yes,
if it ain't yours, if it don't belong to you, bitch, that's thefting. That's thefting, stealing. But we're playing semantics. She's a stoler. And not only that, she steals living things. You kill living things and she steals living things. Well, I mean, I guess that makes y'all yin and yang or something. Maybe you'll grow up to be on live cam too. He went after my daughter. No, the world went after her when you gave birth to her. That's not her fault. That's your fucking fault. I'm sure the best part of her ran down the crack of your ass, but that's just my own opinion. Oh, what's wrong? You don't like people talking about your family? You're probably super disappointed. I understand. But anyway, back to what we were talking about that wasn't such nonsense.
All right, let's go. I can't hold out. It's 3 more minutes, y'all. I feel like I need to commentate. Now we need to go back and let me commentate, but there's 3 more minutes. Should I let it go or commentate? Here, let's check the poll while y'all answer that question. What's the poll? Okay, look, we got some, let me end it. All right, there's 30% that said they can understand why he felt like she was insinuating it. 70% can't, but 30%, and it's only 155 votes. That's a quarter, an eighth of what's in here, so whatever. It's over.
What?
Leave it. Let it lie. Can we just all agree to let the theory can we just not? Can we just, There's so much more. There's so much more outside of that theory, you know?
Ass, my bad. Because they pay me, Amy. Yeah. I heard through the grapevine that she was paying everybody to play along, so I don't know.
Oh, just wait, Bethany. Did you hear his
Why is
stream?
it when they talk shit about me, it's just talking shit about me? But when it's me talking shit about them, it's advertising YouTube. I don't get it. I'm confused.
Yeah, I'd say that 60%.
I mean, I'm paying their bills. Yeah. Shouldn't I be able to talk about them? That's what I figure. They're using my content. I should be able to talk about them. They're getting their bills paid by me. I'm such a piece of shit that I'm paying their bills by more than man. That's that.
Stevie, it's not shocking though.
Maybe if you weren't stealing so many cats, you could afford to, get your own place. What's the trip you talking about? So we talked about this the other day. I have an unbelievable fascination.
All right. So I think that's, for the most part, the first 6 minutes is it. So let's go back. And I'm going to tell my shit. Let's go.
Whew. Sorry about that. The neighbor was bringing my wife's car back. So I guess she borrowed it. I don't know. Anyway.
Listen, That's exactly what I was thinking, Miss Cheese. I was thinking, okay, hold on. Does he not know what feral means? Those are free kitties. They are for the taking. And they are taking and giving good fucking lives. I can't stand nonsense, but her baby gives them babies good lives. Shut the entire fuck up. Let's start over. And we're probably not going to replay the Kinsey part.
I showed y'all all that cool shit. And nobody said, yeah, I want one of those. Here's some subs. Nope, nobody.
He showed a few watches and a pink clock from Invicti or Vindicti or what the fuck ever. Nobody sending you. Y'all, he does like 3 or 4 goals all the time, like a stream. And it'll be like a 45 member goal or a 50 member goal. Sometimes it'll be a 25 member goal, but it's never, it's like, it's to the point that Kick has started putting a limit to him. He's only allowed to do so many goals in a 24-hour period. Well, he thought it one day he did 3 or 4 goals and it stopped him. So then the next day he did 1 goal and then it stopped him again. And he was like, what the fuck? It's been, it's the next day. Yeah, but it wasn't a full 24 hours. Like Kick has been stopping his goals.
Fired. Absolutely fired. Okay? Fired. Who's ready for another road trip? Anybody?
Don't do it, Captain Avi. Put it out. Intrusive thought be gone.
Curiosity. I'm in the process of planning the cemetery trip. I'm fucking excited about it. Is it true, Ted?
He's gonna go clean gravestones.
Investigates attempt suicide. I wasn't there. I could just read what y'all read.
Did Ted investigates commit or try to commit unaliving? Did he try to end his account? I don't know, because I don't watch nonsense like that. So, and I don't watch Ted or JLR, so I have no idea. Y'all can answer in the chat.
Don't know. Fuck, I'm not in contact with none of them motherfuckers. I don't know. But if it is true, Elevated Truth ain't such a dumbass now, is he?
Yes.
It's not like I said anything about.
Yes, you're still a dumbass by trying. Okay, first off, you think Ted Investigates Nonsense is the only fucking commentator on his shit, reviewer of his shit. You're out of your fucking mind. He's a controversial figure, just like JLR, and he's popular at the same time. So, but what he's doing is he's putting, if Ted Investigates did try to delete his account, that shit's on Nonsense's shoulders. And this is where I'm going to take it back to Bethany's comment earlier. If that's the case, then from here on out, if Brittany tries to hurt herself, which I know she wouldn't, I'm just using this as an example, it's on you, bro. Because I used to ask you, what if this bitch was on the brink, and y'all out here doing all this shit? I used to ask that question to you guys. Again, dose of that on medicine, and he's freaking the fuck out, and it ain't even a quarter of what Brittany's gotten.
Oh, people trying
fucking quarter. And both, in my opinion, love to play victim. They revel in it. They love it.
Trying to do that. Oh, and who was one of the people that was going after Ted real hard? Oh, the one that said that I was just trying to pull people's emotions and all this, right? Right? Oh, yeah, that's right. But it's just all for the internet. It's all for clicks and views, right? Nonsense. Fucking moron.
Oh, I didn't hear that, because he equated himself being talked about by Nonsense to... Oh, I did hear that when he was doing his little dark humor bullshit. Bruh, have y'all seen that Perez video? Don't. If you haven't, don't. The morbid curiosity got me. It always fucking does. I seen Jason's post, and I was like, let me go see what's popping off on Twitter, on the X. And that was the most disturbing shit. It put a lump in my throat. It was sad. It was scary. It was all the things. It was like watching a real life, like, oh God, I don't know. You could even hear the slashing he was doing across his skin. Anyways, yeah, too soon, bro. You out here talking, out here telling people that if Ted investigates, tried to unalive himself, that it's on Nonsense's shoulders. And the very next thing you're doing is joking about Perez Hilton's mental health. Who's doing that? Who is doing that, Jay? Yeah, BJ's DV. Like, it's the audacity for me, you know?
But I mean, wait till the screenshots come out of all of y'all talking about it. Well, that ain't gonna look good for you, especially since you went online and told everybody you don't do things like that. Well, you should have went online and told everybody just how much of a...
Listen, you can't be out here bitching. You cannot be out here clowning mental health while crying about your mental health.
Piece of shit you are, but whatever. Do you, boo-boo? Do you. See how many bodies you can get under your name in YouTube. All right.
Wow. So fucked up. Don't put that shit on her. Just like when you tried that, and that's the part of the emotional manipulation. It's like a pet peeve of mine, because it's like, you are doing that. I can't wrap my head around it. Like, I don't know. Listen, my brain's firing off in 5 different ways right now. Like, to put that on somebody. I do understand there are situations where people are actually indeed bullied to death. That is not what Nonsense is doing, in my opinion, from what I've seen. The only stuff I've seen of her covering of him is when she covers both of them, Truth and Ted. So I don't know. But I don't think they're at that level fucking with his family.
Girl, you do it. You do it. You do the damn thing. You're not trying to go and make men cry and hurt themselves. No. We didn't watch, or at least hear about one and watch the other grown men lose their fucking shit and hurt themselves. No. We didn't see that because of people like Nonsense, who do things like Nonsense does, who gets on her panel and says, my favorite thing to do is watch men and cry.
It's that emotional manipulation of, I don't know how to explain it, y'all. Let me listen to it again.
Well, you should have went online and told everybody just how much of a piece of shit you are, but whatever. Do you, boo-boo? Do you. See how many bodies you can get under your name in YouTube. All right, girl, you do it. You do it. You do the damn thing.
Okay, so Nonsense is just doing her normal, typical reviews. There are other people, the other people I was talking about a minute ago, that are covering Ted, that are doing too much. Focus that energy at them, bro.
You're not trying to go and make men cry and hurt themselves. No.
Oh, that's what it was. The emotional manipulation of making it seem like if he was to do something, it was also on Nonsense's shoulders. And it's like, that's that shit I want to call out. Fuck the line about your daddy. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. The only time I give a fuck about that and your stories being all wonky, I understand they're not wonky to him, but they are kind of wonky. That shit, when you use that to garner sympathy and, you know, get the donos rolling in, that's emotional manipulation, and that's that shit I can't stand.
We didn't watch, or at least hear about one and watch the other grown men lose their fucking shit and hurt themselves. No. We didn't see that because of people like Nonsense, who do things like Nonsense does, who gets on her panel and says, my favorite thing to do is watch men cry. Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, she said that's her favorite hobby or whatever. But you know what she didn't say? Bullying or bullying someone to death is my favorite thing to do.
Yep. Until you're responsible for one of them motherfuckers doing some crazy shit.
See,
it's all fun and games.
I should just cuss you out on the fact that you got me fucking standing up. That's what I should do. Fuck you.
Until someone's life is really fucked because you can't learn how to fucking have a little bit of couth. What up, Candy Rapper? I'm not getting on that bitch today. I'm not even giving her no more time. She knows what time it is. She knows that's why she's acting the way she is. She knows the gig's up on all of her bullshit. She's grasping at straws.
Her bullying is coming to an end.
And I hope every motherfucking creator goes at the motherfuckers who decide that bullying to the point of people attempting to take their own life is bullshit. And when a motherfucker tells you that you're fucking with their mental health and you say you don't care, basically laugh about it and keep going, or when you drag their father's name all over the place and then act like they did it, bitch, shut up.
She covered them today with all of that happening. That, to me, yeah, I agree, Indy. That's kind of fucked up. You couldn't even give it a day. Sheesh. It's like when Dolly's brother died. Y'all couldn't even give it a day? Or when he had his heart attack. Like, these people don't wait for shit, Indy.
Because I don't know if you know this, but if someone does take their life because of your bullying, bitch, you go to jail for prison. You go to jail, or you go to prison for murder. Fuck. Depends on what state you're in.
I can't see nonsense doing the whole fucking with Ted's real life. I mean, it's just not part of her pattern, in my opinion.
You better fuck around and stop playing. But no, you'll laugh at this too. You'll somehow twist it to the what if-isms,
Yeah.
or what about them-isms.
Yeah, that her reviewing it, trying to prove that, or trying to debunk the suicide claim, that in of itself is tunnel vision. She's super focused on him, and she isn't weighing that out in her head before she does it. Just stop. Take a fucking beat. It's the same shit she did with Brittany. She went from calling out the problematic stuff pertaining to the victims out and the stuff that Brittany and her panel were saying and allowing, to focusing solely on Brittany and her personal life outside of the true crime part. Like, and I said she was lost. Still is. Surprised? No.
But nobody in your chat likes the what about if-isms. Y'all are fucking moronic as fuck. Sour sea live, some sour cookies, is that what it is? Live resin? But it's just all, everybody's just doing it for attention, right? Nonsense. Everybody does everything for attention except you. You're the moral authority.
She ain't no moral.
Too bad you're not Kenny.
Who's Kenny? Who's Kenny? Is he talking about Kenny from South Park, like the Who Killed Kenny?
Anyway, today's sponsor was going to be Awesome Slicer, but they backed out from us because, well,
Thank you, Bronco girl. I still wouldn't even, like, you know, it's just like give it a little grace, even if you do think that he is lying, and he may indeed be lying. Give it a second. Give it just a day.
I think Nonsense, his daughter's a thief, personally.
I paused it. I don't know. Kenny, I did think the Who Killed Kenny from South Park, when I was like 8 years old, and this local shop around us had lanyards that said Who Killed Kenny. I asked my mama, was it Kenny Rogers? And she was like, what? No, because I didn't watch. I wasn't allowed that. I don't know what that meant, Chasen. Rewind. Okay. Right here.
Authority. Too bad you're not Kenny. Anyway, today's sponsor was going to be Awesome Slicer, but they backed out from us because, well,
I didn't understand that. What's off?
Anyway, today's sponsor was going to be Awesome Slicer, but
I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh, I'm sure. I bet he was. He was making fun of Perez on his kick. Again, can you not give it a fucking day? People are just, humans are just more angry and hateful nowadays. Like, and it's just, it's so sad. Oh, that joke is about that. Great. That's, ooh. Wow. I didn't get it when he first said it. I didn't get that his little advertisement, the slicer or the awesome slicer, I didn't get that that was about Perez because he was talking about nonsense. So it's like, where the fuck? I didn't pick that up. Right, Aunt Gladys. Wait a minute, Mr. Mental Health Advocate. Remy, me too. I was like, what an awesome slicer. What a piece of shit. Out here trying to preach about mental health and people being bullied to death and clowning on a guy that was obviously going through something. That's fucked. This is why you're not believed. This is why people find you cringe. This is why people find you creepy. They don't find it as dark humor. I don't find it as dark humor. I don't know.
They backed out from us because, well, I think Nonsense's daughter's a thief, personally. I think that's why she's got so mad about it.
Oh, yeah, we don't need to even go into that. Okay, so that's the thief part. And we talked about, he's talking about her stealing feral cats. Talking about her stealing feral, unowned, free feral cats. All right. I don't remember what it was on this that I heard. So y'all just gonna scan with me. Okay. Music.
I don't know other people's situations so well. I deal with my own. I ain't got time for other people's, respectfully. But over the last few days, I've been enlightened to a lot. A lot. So I'm going to speak on what I was speaking on earlier when I want to speak on it, and not when I'm pissed off. And it will be spoke about. But I want to make sure that when I have the conversation with my community and anyone who might be sniping, stealing, running my content, whatever, that I do it in a respectful manner and not out of frustration or anger or being pissed off like I was earlier. It doesn't change the value of what I said. It doesn't change the truthfulness of the things I said. However, there is a way to go about things and a way to not go about things. And for me, I was going about it wrong earlier. And if I want to be able to get my point across, I'm going to have to be clear. I'm going to have to be, very direct, use names. And that's the only way that I'm going to be able to successfully get my point across, because I have a problem sometimes of thinking that I'm getting my point across. And in fact, I'm not. And I think that is part of the problem. So I need to figure out how to put things in the right order.
Well, you still don't put things in the right order. He goes on to, in this live, I'm not going to play that portion, but there's another portion that is specifically about Chris that I want to play. But he does go on to the whole speculation, theorizing of the case.
Expecting y'all to make sense of it. So that's what I'm going to work on doing. Because I think if I'm going to say some shit that is so direct, I need to make sure that I'm saying it in a way that can't be twisted, can't be turned, can't be flipped into something else. And that's out of respect for Sebastian. Because there's been no respect for Sebastian. Period. And the ones that have tried to show respect to Sebastian have been silenced. They've been canceled. They've been attacked. Every mistake they've ever made has been brought to the surface for some type of value of discrediting them. And the people who have sat on their asses and not looked for Sebastian one motherfucking day on one motherfucking search seem to say so much about things they know nothing about. Seem to have opinions on things they know nothing about. Furthermore, going into any more detail, obviously, would be, to me, like banging my head against the wall. I want nothing more than to be able to come on here and to continue to defend myself, because I think I have the right to defend myself. But since I got off the live earlier, I've been beating myself the fuck up. Maybe y'all don't understand. I don't expect you to fucking understand. I am just speaking on me. I'm a loyal fucking person.
And he's saying that because
and when I feel like I've been put in a position where I can no longer stand by my word.
He did a live previous to this. I did not get it recorded, but he did a live previous to this, wildly theorizing and speculating and dropping, again, the riddles, right? He did his typical thing. I
battle with that.
Yeah, I know, Roland.
Like I said, sometimes I need a second to step back, reassess what I'm doing, and think about it a couple minutes longer than normal people. And y'all can take and run with whatever I said earlier, have fun with it, twist it, turn it, flip it upside down, make anything out of it you want to. It's just simply going to show that you're trying to obscure reality. Once again, I cannot iterate enough. This has to do with character type things. This has to do with conversations. This has to do with misrepresentation to y'all. This has to do with creators lying to you, creators manufacturing things, people saying things that just simply aren't true, or correcting some things that have been said because I don't believe those things are right. But don't get it twisted like I somehow have some information on like where or what or any of that with Sebastian, because I don't. I do have my suspicions based on my own reasoning. I think through Sebastian's case, I've done every fucking possible thing I can to be respectful of his case, look at it from fucking every angle I possibly could, and still somehow people have taken that, twisted it, and flipped it. The same way with Clue. Clue put more time into trying to find that young man, and all y'all did was pissed on her.
He sure does.
All because she didn't like one of the parents. I don't like any of the parents. If you want me to be real with you,
somebody go get Carl. Carl Ferguson, bring your ass over here. It's time. It is your time.
But that doesn't mean any of the three of them did anything, or it doesn't mean that they didn't. But I have realized that the people who actually boots on the ground went out and searched or were close to the Proudfoots, every last one of them has been attacked and deplatformed. Every last one of them. Their families have been gone after. Their history's been gone after. Mistakes they've made in life have been gone after. But not a single person on the green side has lost a channel. That leads me to believe that the channels being taken off of the green side or off the dark side are by those who pretend to be on the dark side. It's my personal belief. I stand alone on that. I don't think BJ went after Clue's channel.
For real, Mikasa.
I think they used the opportunity to go after Clue's channel and blame it on BJ. I don't think BJ's people got my fucking docs. Just like the fucking message said that we all saw on our screens that J for J said, send it to fucking BJ. She'll release it. She'll show it, as they laughed about how stupid she was. Yet that's how my docs got there. But people can't seem to put one and two together. And frankly, y'all have talked about my docs 10,000 times more than I have. All while covering for each other.
Right. Delta Dawn, I agree.
Nobody's innocent.
Wholeheartedly.
I'm not innocent. You're not innocent. We've all fucking said theories that weren't right, pointed fingers in directions that may not be right, had opinions or thoughts, or maybe even said things and facts in times we shouldn't have. That's not what this is about. This is about blatant, outright lying. Blatant, outright lying.
Hey, Jamie.
It's about parents using the go-between fucking creators, in my opinion, to cause discord.
Yes, but this is more of a, he's talking, he starts out by saying he has found out some stuff, and, you know, he's talking about the in-betweens, the behind the scenes. He's teetering the edge of it right now, doing his typical thing. And then we'll get to the point. Just hang tight.
That's my opinion. I'm standing by it, and that goes on both sides of the aisle. I can't imagine where it would be appropriate for sexual conversations to be had in conversations.
No, I'm not skipping. Is it too fast? I put it on 2x. Sorry. I put it on 1.5. That's as slow as I'm going, guys.
When you're supposed to be trying to look for a missing child. That seems really fucking weird to me. And if nobody else seems to think it's really fucking weird, I don't know what to tell you.
Just wait, Jason.
If the creators who heard it or said it, hold on a second.
Is this better? Is that a better speed, guys?
Answer them when they go off.
Fuck it, I'll just let it play.
I apologize, guys. This is work related, nothing to do with this, but
that's what I'm saying, Vaughn.
Try to get to a stopping point before I have to answer. Okay. Can somebody get me back to where I just was?
Poland. I wish they had 3X on Kick.
I'm gonna look at some of these comments.
Tebow. No, it's not technically a dox, but she was trying to help small town girl and who she was.
I respect the fact that there are people who have unnecessarily been put into situations in their life that they've had to deal with for the last few years. And I want to make sure that nothing that I say indirectly, on accident, any of that affects any of that. And that is something that's important to me as well. So there's a lot that I'm trying to process in my head right now. And I mean that with respect.
She thought it was, Ash. Listen, she thought it was.
Fucked up, weird spot. Does that make sense?
Right, Jenny.
Y'all let me know if you're not understanding me. I need y'all to let me know.
Well, they're not understanding them. Just so y'all know,
this is real talk.
You're not alone right now. Nobody's understanding them. His chat wasn't understanding them either.
I'm doing my best. I'm not great at, like, I guess, explaining things. I thought I was doing better, but you know, I don't mind.
I mean, I'm picking it up, but it's not making all the sense.
I don't know.
She did.
If I'm going to be honest with you, I would really, really prefer to have a conversation with Granny, only because I want to respect her privacy as well. Now, understand, a lot of this came from the phone call that I had with Granny, right? So, like, I have zero want to go after Granny, cause issues with Granny. I don't have a problem with Granny. We may disagree on things. We may not see things the same way. She may have said shit about me before. Hell, I don't know. Maybe I've said something about her before. So
if you've talked to her before, reach out to her. Find a way to get in touch with her. Clue is tight with Granny.
Social media, I don't really give a shit about that, right? It is what it is. But I really am trying my fucking best to be as respectful as I can. And I know earlier I got a little bit ahead of myself. And
Carl's back, chat.
Yeah.
Carl, you're coming up, honey. You're coming. All pun intended.
Ms. Overthigh says, my issue is the person you gave your word to sees you being attacked and dragged, can clear it up. Why aren't they speaking?
What do you mean, Roland?
I don't know. Maybe they're too busy talking to other creators in the background. I'm not sure. I wish I could give you that answer.
He claims he recorded it too. Just wait. Not Scooter.
I don't know.
Hey,
I'm not really sure about a whole lot right now, if you want me to be honest.
This is elevated truth.
I am sure about what I know for a fact. You know, Miss Overthigh, you're right. But I do still owe it. And this is where my battle comes into play, because if I just shut up for 2.5 months more, Sebastian's 18 and I won't feel like a piece of shit. That's what I'm battling with. Goddamn. And I mean that I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but fuck. These people have snowballed the fuck out of at least public opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't about the case. Nothing's going to solve the case with social media. Nothing's going to find Sebastian faster with social media. I've learned that. And then I'm playing that in my head, like, even bringing all this out. What does it do? Just muddy the water, or does it make a point? I don't know. Do I just swallow my fucking pride and fucking keep being quiet about it and just let these people be pieces of shit? Or do I speak on it and then continually get attacked and they go harder and harder and harder every single time before the next thing you know, they're going to accuse me of physically doing something to somebody? You know what I mean?
Stop it. Listen, I love that name, Cheech the Peach. It's about to hit the fan, baby.
Like, and it's just like, it seems like every time they come at me, it's with a stronger and more intense method.
He said that, but he said that about his criminal record, his docs, and no. He has been baiting all of that shit. Then he was baiting. Do y'all remember when he was baiting his OnlyFans? And nobody even knew anything about the OnlyFans or put anything out about the OnlyFans. Like, his criminal record, he's always, but now he's saying that people are gonna call other people up to come. So we're predicting, okay? He's saying that Nonsense or whoever, not me, are gonna call people up and try to get them involved, and it's gonna be people that he has somehow harmed.
And for the record, I do not expect anybody, creator or otherwise, to come out and say, yeah, he's telling the truth. To put that expectation on anybody is not, that's not cool. So when I said that earlier, I fully take that back, because it is nobody's responsibility to get into anything that I decide to speak on.
He's referring to Clue.
If people decide to say, no, I don't know what he's talking about, I'm not speaking on it, whatever the case might be.
Because he was yelling on the live before this that, Granny and Clue could both come out and, clear it up for him. So that's what he's referring to now.
Then that's their choice, and I'll understand it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, things don't make sense.
I don't know, Ash.
I asked the question for two reasons.
I don't want to know.
I asked the question because I heard the question, and it was being talked about. It was being talked about on a panel. It was being talked about on Reddit. It was being talked about in back chats or whatever you want to call it. And everybody was saying, no one's asking the hard questions. No one's asking the hard questions. And then you hear the bio dad say, no one's asking the right questions. And then you see the bio mom and the stepdad being strange. And then you hear them on panel together, and they don't really sound like they hate each other, but they're trying to make us think they hate each other. And then you
still here chasing?
And then you put together that with just conversations and directions of conversations. And, as a creator, there's times where you'll kind of play along, so to speak, or go along with the conversation to keep the person talking. Hoping maybe somebody slips up and says something. I think a lot of people misunderstand that for being friendly, because you can show respect to someone who hasn't been convicted of anything, who hasn't been charged with anything, and as far as the situation goes, are grieving parents to a missing child. And because everybody else wanted me or Clue to treat them like murderers or kidnappers or whatever, it doesn't give us the right to treat them that way.
No. Speaking for myself, I don't think y'all should have treated them like murderers or kidnappers or any of that. I think you can have your opinions, but to insinuate such wild things is dangerous. That's the dangerous part of this shit.
And it didn't give me the right to treat them that way. So I gave time and conversation and ear to listen. Mind you, the entire time, there was no secret. Chris and Katie both knew that I was side-eyeing the fuck out of them. We talked about it in conversations. There was no hidden, we're friends, I'm here to be your bestie. There was none of that.
He uses Clue to validate
from my perspective and theirs, that they have always and will always, until Sebastian is found, be suspects.
Let's not forget, hold on,
is that Chris has nothing to do with Sebastian's disappearance. Personal opinion. But I told them this, word for word. There was no, let's sit here and sing Kumbaya, y'all are innocent, let's be besties.
Let me pull up. No,
that's why I asked hard questions. And if you think that's the only fucking hard question I asked, y'all are insane. That's just been the one that was weaponized. If there was no fuck shit to be had, why all the private texting behind the scenes to creators on both sides? Why all the little secret meetings on both sides? Why all the fucking phone calls on both fucking sides?
Because y'all
Chris's
are
side, Katie's side, and Seth's side. Why are all three parents acting the same?
Why are you questioning the parents who don't deal with social media like that? I'm saying you can blame them to an extent, but y'all as creators took advantage of them. Y'all abso-fucking-lutely did. Y'all did way too fucking much. And let's go over to this, because I know. Hold on. Was it not Ital who did the video with the notes and shit? Y'all know what I'm talking about? The notes that was shared, and it was like you could see the phone conversation notes. Here, let me jog y'all's memory. The phone conversation that Nonsense had with Am and Granny, that conversation, the notes that were taken. All of the notes were about pretty much the stepfather, and there was like a little tiny portion. Yeah, it was Ital. I don't know where it's at. There was a little tiny portion that showed the stuff that Truth, because Nonsense, yeah, Truth was talked about, but not for what she was claiming. Let's see. Let's see.
I didn't think, I'm not saying she did.
Okay, what is this one? This one, Granny. But this is about the phone call, okay? Ah, here it is.
Any notes regarding the missing child were redacted because this is not about him.
Okay, so Chris was left in. It's pretty much just showing you a majority of the phone call was about Chris, not Truth. And then right here is what they discussed about Truth and Clue on that phone call, according to the notes. Clue claims to be working for LE, and Clue messaged Granny with what she told Chris. Truth told Granny to work out a deal with Nick. So it's just little, and then he's also, if I'm not mistaken, no, he said it I think he said it himself, how he was saying that Chris hit on Granny the same way Katie hit on him. That was one of the claims. So y'all just out here doing too much. Like, and here you are doing it again. Just wait. Paul Blart. Too much.
Why is Seth suing the sheriff's department and not Chris and Katie?
Girl. Let me let this play for a second.
Miss Upper Thigh, I'm
I gotta grab something.
Fully aware of it. That's why I had to take a step back so that even my own
Katie,
family of people didn't feel like I was attacking them, because it absolutely came across that way. Even the other day when me and Petty went at it, it absolutely looked like I was attacking people that I care about. And I had no intention, wasn't my intention. But after
that's them being too involved, you shouldn't even be. This is my thing, Jason. Damn, I was supposed to be getting up. This is my thing. I ain't got my headset on, but this is my thing. It's not them doing too much. It's them being too involved, because had they not had this kind of contact, even if it is true, something like that couldn't happen. You see? That's what goes through my head about it. Okay, let me go grab something.
Having some conversations with some people I respect, I absolutely see where it came across like that. And I can absolutely, and already have, address it. And I didn't have to do it on here, but I can, and I will right now. My apologies to fucking Petty and to Britt B and Chroma Chronicles, Trisha, because I made a comment about small channels don't matter. And I didn't give enough context to what I meant by that. And they took offense to it, and rightfully so. The context that I meant was, in the big scheme of things, us small channels can't change shit. It takes somebody with numbers to actually make a dent in shitty people. It's not how it came across. You know what I'm saying? That's my fault. You got all these fucking creators just laughing and having a good time during all this, enjoying the hell out of it. You got people in the chat. Yeah. They don't realize that, like, some people actually do invest their heart, their mind, their soul into what they do, whether it's fucking planting a garden or building a community on social media. So it really doesn't matter a fuck if you attack me and you're not a part of this. But when I offend somebody or I hurt somebody within the group of people that I care about, you goddamn right I'm going to come make an apology. That's simple. The rest of you can go fucking eat a dick and die. I don't give a fuck. But the people who have shown nothing but support to me and have believed me and not questioned me, or I'm not going to say that, not question me, but question the shit out of me and not fucking come to the conclusion everybody else has, I appreciate you. For those of you that abandoned ship and you don't think I noticed it, I did, and fuck you too. Don't come back in here talking about I'm sorry, truth. No, I appreciate you, but you're right. You're a sorry motherfucker.
Since I stepped away for a second, they're not going to mess with you. Chill out. Hey, they cannot have contact unless it's yes, Jason, yes. What do you they cannot have contact unless it's allowed. You're saying that's what he's saying? Because that's what I feel. But I feel like he's part of it. He can't say that about them without saying it about himself. Well, somebody put it down for me because the bitch is dumb. Y'all know that? This family allowed them in. They did, and they are responsible for that part. But considering you do have to look at the aspect of Chris and Katie aren't YouTubers. They probably didn't even know you could do live chats and shit. Yes, he is saying, yes, that there was. He blames the parents, I feel, and the creators for having the involvement they had, but he also had that involvement and now is continuing to get deeper. Just wait. No. You can. That's for me. They're guilty for being messy and doing the shit, whether you knew YouTube or not. Regardless, it doesn't excuse it. But I find fault in all. You know, the parents for getting so deep in it and caught up in it and doing too much, and then also the creators that take advantage of it. That's what sucks.
If that means you don't want to be around my channel, adios. I don't give a shit. This is what people don't understand. Those that really know me know that this doesn't apply to them. Those who question if it applies to them,
Chris.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
It was Chris that I think he said he looked into Summer Wells, or did he say he followed? He might have said he followed it. That's true, Andy. Good point.
I came onto social media, specifically YouTube, with 0 followers. Anything over 0 is a blessing. If you don't want to be,
I agree.
You got to be.
I abso-fucking-lutely agree perfectly and perfect. Billy Joe Howell, I'm sure she regrets coming over here. Don and Candace, I know they regret it. Thank you perfectly.
I think the biggest problem is y'all want somebody to look up to. And when I say y'all, please let me restate this because it did not go over well the last time I said this. If y'all doesn't apply to you, then y'all isn't you. Are we all on the same page with that? Can we get on the same page with that before I offend anybody else today within my circle? If y'all doesn't mean you, then it doesn't mean you. Okay, because I say y'all is like broad, and then people within in my own group think that I'm talking about like you, y'all. That if I was talking about y'all, I would say you all. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I want to make it clear because I'm going to say y'all more, and I don't want you to think I'm talking about you.
Right, Chase.
Before we go any further, y'all, if you haven't followed the channel, please take an opportunity to follow the channel. Either way, this situation or otherwise, we still have a fucking amazing community over here. And so if you'd like to follow to keep up to date with the things we do, please do that. If you haven't gotten yourself a membership yet, please take a second to do that. Some memberships are going to start running out this week. So maybe you'll transfer from your free membership, gifted membership over to a regular membership. We do have a goal today of 45 subs. If we hit the 45 gifted subs today, I got some new jewelry in from Invictia watch company that y'all never seen before, and I'm going to give 2 pieces away to 2 different people if we hit the goal. Every goal we hit today will be 2 pieces to 2 different people. All right, and they are fucking beautiful. All right, fucking beautiful. Here's what I'm going to do.
All of them was all the parents were doing too much, and you can give and extend so much grace, right? But because you do know they are, whether you feel like they have something to do with it or not, there's always the possibility they don't. And if they don't, they're in a season of grief, right? And people do things out of grief. They don't always make the right decisions. That's what I mean by exploiting and taking advantage of the parents of the missing. But that only goes so far.
Yeah, my y'all is them, they. Here's what I'll do. I don't know how this is going to go because I don't know exactly how to start, where to start. So
I agree.
If you want to ask a question, then feel free. But if I don't want to answer it, don't get twisted or your panties in a wad. If it's a question I can answer, I will. I don't want to turn this into this shit. Okay, like after this, we're going to do this. We're going to get it out of the way, and then I'm going to sit on some shit and think for a while. And they can go and they can go talk.
What?
Talk all the shit they want to. Okay, because then that shit's on video. So when other shit comes out, y'all can see that they're lying. So let them take whatever.
Traumatized but sexy. Welcome back. I'm sure your return means the end of Clutus's dry spell. That Serta mattress getting pounded to the floor tonight. Hey, because they gonna take that dick.
You gonna take that dick? You gonna take that dick, huh? I'm gonna pop off a piece of my dick.
Thank you. That picture reminds me of Tiny. Traumatized, are you, Tiny?
Whatever I said and twist it and turn it and make what they need to out of it. And then we're just going to have more to see when it all comes together.
Hey,
I hope that y'all respect that. I hope you understand that. And that's just the way I'm going to have to do it. Maybe a day, maybe a week. I don't know. But I need to make sure I do it the right way and without accusation where it's not necessary. Because sometimes when I explain something and I put somebody else's name in the explanation, then it's confused that I'm talking about them. So yeah,
I agree,
think that's the best
Bethany.
thing I can do right now, and we'll do that for a few minutes and see how it works. And if it gets sideways, then we won't do that anymore. Shelby fucking Lynn, thank you for gifting the sub. That went to Britt.
All right, let's go forward.
For me to give a respectful answer to, like, that is a layered damn question.
It's about Katie.
Dishonesty, the gaslighting, and the fucking rage baiting that the creators are doing, and it all starts with people getting involved in social media shit that should have stayed the fuck out of it. And in my opinion, creators trying to be the pick-me of the parents.
Yeah, both are true. And you were involved in that.
And I am not. Are you upset or hurt about Cletus and Clue? No. Nope. Sure not. Not even a little bit. Not a little bit. Cletus and Clue ain't done shit wrong. I can say that with as straight of a face as I can say it. Cletus and Clue ain't done a motherfucking thing wrong. And I'm not here to speak for Cletus and Clue respectfully. I know you didn't mean that, but no. What the fuck have Cletus and Clue done? They've worked their fucking ass off to try to find Sebastian and find answers for Sebastian while getting attacked and their daughter getting attacked.
Every single one of them exploited that conversation where they were going to try to start getting along bendy.
What's Clue done? Said some vile language?
She's just a piece of shit. That's all. Good night, Zero Jules. Thank you for being here, love.
I mean, I know
That
people want me to
baby's
say, "Oh
love
yeah,"
for me.
Literally, I've stood by this. They've done nothing wrong. Okay, my answer wasn't good enough. So, okay, let me read what you're. Okay, in early days, you made a comment about Granny. Have you personally had a conversation with Granny to see what she said or not said?
Okay. Somebody saying, have you had a private conversation with Granny?
I have not spoke to Granny. I think it is.
We know
through.
We know because at the beginning you said you would like to.
Super chats and gifted subs that I have done everything to show that I am trying to support them.
Yep, I agree perfectly.
Listening to the clip you played today, I know this was not your point in playing the clip, but it made me think, does Julie play a bigger role or did she throw a monkey wrench into something somehow?
Nobody cares about Julie.
Please make sure and on a panel, but me and Julie have never spoken. I don't know. Answer at least. You know.
I'm getting there.
You know, if anybody or those people ever listen or hear, they're more than welcome and said, "Hey, Chris, station was had."
Here we go.
What did Chris mean when he said you knew things you shouldn't? I'm not 100% sure.
Here we go.
I'm sure the conversation was had, but
perk them ears up.
That's how I was introduced to Chris. Chris reached out to someone. They reached out to me and said, "Hey, Chris Proudfoot wants to talk to you." I said, "What the fuck Chris Proudfoot want to talk to me for?" You know, if anybody or those people ever listen or hear, they're more than welcome to speak up or speak down. I don't care. It's not important. But first time I got on the phone with him, I mean, that was my question. What was it that you wanted to talk to me about? He asked me what I did. He asked some questions. And he asked me my government name. And I gave it to him. Because I wanted him to be able to know who he was talking to about his missing child's case. Nobody had my information. Nobody. And I'm not saying he gave it away either. I'm just saying that the first time I talked to him, out of respect for him and out of respect for Katie, he asked who I was, and I gave him who I was. Because I felt like that was the respectful thing to do when I'm talking about your child and I'm having a conversation with you man to man or on a group call.
Hold on. Mimi. Hey. You're being too rough with him. Hey. Come here. Come here. Come hither. Come hither. Stop. She ain't stopping. She just went straight back to dragging Apollo by his skin around on the floor. Because, you know, he's a Frenchie. He's got those fat roll skins.
That's the honest answer. And his response to me about why he wanted to talk to me is he said, I seem to know things about Sebastian's disappearance that I shouldn't know.
Yes, and it happened on Clue's panel, right? And he wanted to know who Truth was. Chris didn't seek him out in this way. It was different. I remember the panel. I don't remember exactly how it happened, though. That's the problem. But I do remember it was like one of the first few times Chris had went over to Clues and they had a conversation, and Truth is the one, if I'm not mistaken. I will go look to see if I have it in the archive of Clue stuff, but if I'm not mistaken, Truth was the one that was like, I would love to have a conversation. I don't know. I don't know if it's a lie or not. I recall little bits and pieces of that panel, but it was a panel. It wasn't the first one, of course, but Chris had been up at Clues a couple of times, and then Truth was up there, and they were all having a discussion. And if I'm not mistaken, Truth is the one that was like, you know, I would love to talk to you, reach out, or something like that. I don't know. I'd have to go find it, and that's going to be hard to find because all her shit is gone now that her channel's terminated. Bitch was fired, and there went all the content.
If I'm lying, I'm dying. And that's how the conversation between the conversation started at all. I'm beginning to think more and more that that is the case. Fortunately, not unfortunately. Once again, I can't speak on Julie, y'all. I don't speak to Julie.
That's going to tie in just a minute, Remy.
All right. That's not a good thing, Clue. I mean, it's a good thing, but it's probably not a good thing to be in here while you're a little tipsy. Not today on this live. You ain't getting a link today. That's for damn sure.
I'm going to let it play where he goes into man, let me go back up here for a second. Yeah, he goes into saying something like Chris Proudfoot told him someone warned him about truth. Just listen.
Whiskey. No. Never have. I think that the construction site
Right,
that you would go in between.
I don't want to go into that. Let's.
Yeah,
right.
If it was just words, Heather, it wouldn't be.
This comment says, respectfully, I get that you want folks to see what you see, but you're allowing way too much value to be placed on any word a couple of creators may say. They're going to talk smack no matter what you do, unless they're saying or doing something illegal. If my private conversations were smacked around just to prove I'm right, I would no longer have trust for that person for any type of conversation. We're not the police. If we're not simply bringing awareness to a missing child, what are we doing? Yeah. Round of applause for Heather 3193. The kick user Heather 3193. That's what we're talking about, Shawty.
An issue. I wouldn't be maybe part of that. Would you agree or disagree that one, Katie is too quiet, and two, parents are actually not arguing behind the scenes? Both of those would right. I mean, as far as Katie too quiet, I can't speak on whether she's too quiet or not because I didn't know Katie before Sebastian went missing, so I don't know pre-Katie. I think Katie
all right, I'm going
could have.
past.
It's possible, but he had it for 2 years.
Okay. So this is a comment coming up. It's a comment back to him, responding to him saying that he gave Chris his government name.
Could have. Doubt it, though.
And he
could have.
may
It's
have,
possible, but he had it for
the comment says, and he may have shared your information.
2 years or something like that, but and never did.
All right, feller.
Amazing question. Don't know. I had the same question.
Why weren't Katie and Chris included in the injunction? That's the question. For those not looking at the screen.
It's not a crazy point.
It's a point about the parents being guilty of something. Not focused.
I don't believe that at all. I don't think that at all. There would be a digital footprint.
Okay. Nope.
Very well could be. I don't know. You got a community who's probably
okay. Why would parents reach out to creators pushing their agenda?
I don't know. You got a community who's probably donated, what do y'all think? $100,000 total towards Sebastian's case in one way or the other, and searches and fundraisers and things like that. And what do we have from the parents? Zero from Seth publicly, and what? $1,000 publicly from Chris and Katie? Hell, if I'm going to keep it 100, Clue and Cletus have put more money into searching for Sebastian than Chris and Katie and Seth combined, as far as we publicly know.
Yeah, as far as you publicly know.
Hello? And that
Hello?
ain't weird to nobody?
Goodbye. Hang up. Wrong number.
Once again, I said as far as we publicly know.
I don't know.
Have you seen a single parent?
No. The billboards were not 100K, so I don't know.
put together a search party in a place that would be logical for Sebastian to be and hasn't already been searched? And if law enforcement thought Sebastian was out in the woods somewhere, why have they never searched again on a large scale? I'm not touching that one with a 10-foot pole.
She did put a shit ton. I agree,
catch up with y'all.
but it wasn't no 100K. Oh no! Party foul.
Yes. 1,000,000%.
Sorry.
1,000,000%.
Hold on. This is the question he's answering. When CP said you didn't seem to know things you shouldn't know about the case. Hold on. Never mind. Orange Honda says when CP said you seem to know things you shouldn't know about the case, do you think those things you know are speculations you've had based on your own life experiences? So that comment is basically verifying what Roland was saying of like how the getting in touch with each other happened on that panel.
Better last time? You need to go tell them they need to bring that person back. Not answering that one.
The one he wouldn't answer was, who did Chris reach out? Oh, who did Chris reach out to contact you? Either Crabtree or Clue is going to be my guess.
Not answering that one.
Hey, if I'm not mistaken, Crabtree might have been on that panel too.
I don't know if he did. I have no idea. I can't speak for SF.
Okay.
Can't be lured out if there's no digital footprint.
Don't
I
care.
don't plugged in and I don't fucking know about those two. No clue. I don't know. The doorknob thing.
I'm skipping through you guys.
Chris was going to leave her or Beth doing it. I couldn't see Chris doing it, but I could see Katie doing it. Because if she felt like Chris was going to leave her or whatever, if they were having issues, or if she felt like Seth was going to get custody of him for some reason, or Chris was going to help Seth get custody so that there's a lot of issues with it.
They're talking about the wilderness, those wilderness programs, and y'all don't think they would have found him? Come on,
all that has not really been talked about. Doesn't really need to be either, but
yeah. So let's fast forward through it.
Child comes back and tells you they were kidnapped. If Sebastian, you can't prosecute somebody who doesn't protect. I couldn't remember it. You would have ADA fucking attorneys coming out of every fucking orifices of that fucking courthouse.
Oh, hold on.
Emoji.
What is this?
But oh Lord, fuck! I just slipped my mind. But oh Lord,
what?
Diamonds for DC. Thank you for the skull emoji.
We're just gonna have to let it play.
Let's see. Shelby fucking Liz says, I find it incredibly interesting that law enforcement never did their spring search. Incredible private investigators took a walk. ADA, thank you. I couldn't remember it. You would have ADA fucking attorneys coming out of every fucking orifices of that fucking courthouse. Like that was absolutely would never happen. Yeah, we did. We talked about it very early on, the amount of charges and the time. Now, could they try to do some other things?
All right, they're
maybe,
still talking about the wilderness program.
They've both made comments.
Mimi, be gentle.
Well, they've both made comments within that same realm.
Talking about Seth said that he and Sebastian knew where all the cameras were. That means that Sebastian knew how to avoid the cameras. He also was in Granny's chat today. I don't know if Granny showed it because I was just listening. I wasn't looking. But I think she did the new picture that he put out the other day. Granny, you're going to get trapped, shawty. You're going to get trapped. Back away. In my
Sorry, guys,
opinion.
I'm way behind.
Mimi, easy.
I think law enforcement botched Sebastian's investigation. I think it started out strong. I think it started out the right way. And I think that when the police chief, I forgot his name, but when the police chief died, I think it all went to hell in a handbasket. I don't know why it went to all went to hell in a handbasket, but it did. Somewhere around the time that sheriff passed away. And I think the question should be, why was there such a shift in the sheriff's department after his death, other than just, normal mourning? But that's really when, in my opinion, the case took a turn that we weren't expecting, is when
they're talking about those programs where they come and snatch up the kids in the middle of the night for the parents and take them to like this out there place.
When the sheriff died.
Shady, that's what they're talking
Let's
about.
see here. Got Shelby's, Diamonds, thank you for the emoji. Lottie. Or Lottie's treasures. Lottie's treasures. Fuck, I did it again. Anyway, thank you for gifting 5 subs. If you got one of those 5 subs, please make sure and thank Lottie's treasures.
Truth did. He put out a new picture yesterday. It was a picture of
That's a whole nother realm of questions.
who he thinks is Sebastian, and it was a Facebook post, and they were like playing Pokemon or the Dungeons and Dragons shit or something, and it was, I think, in November or December, like 2 or 3 months before he went missing. And he was trying to point out that it was Sebastian and none of the parents were around. How you know Seth wasn't there and outside smoking, bruh? How you know? How you know? Because, Seth's the one that said they used to go to those little tournaments, those little gaming things where you play Pokemon and Dungeons and Dragons and War of whatever it is. Hey! Hold on.
Sorry, I'm just looking for the questions more than the comments. So if you didn't use punctuation, then I might not see your shit.
Magic the Gathering. Yes, that's one of them.
Need to catch up with y'all. All right, I'm catching back up with the chat. So if you've asked a question, I'm missing it. You might have to ask it again because I'm so far back. I'm literally 20 minutes behind y'all. So I'm at Akira when she said agree. That's where I'm at. What are the right questions? Fuck, I give up on right questions because ask a question and you might end up drugged for 1.5 years. And that's the other thing. Like, what's so sad about all this is that they're going to take this to their side.
Shady,
and like tear it apart as
pest.
though I have some reason to lie. Or like I have some reason to take the heat off of me. Like I'm like some type of heat's on me.
Yes, Jimmy.
There's some people on social media that don't like me. That's not heat.
So why are you crying about your mental health then? Why are you trying to make it seem like people are going to bully you to end your Minecraft account? Like, I don't... Because you're a perpetual victim. That's
You
why.
can't release what you don't have, just like you can't find what's not missing. Be a stretch. It would be a stretch. There are some things that have pointed to that direction.
All
but I
right,
think
a
it'd be stretch.
military
But the likelihood of that is
speculation. No.
Keep an eye on them when they get home once. So number one. And number two, they get involved in children's cases when Seth failed his first one for incompliance.
You're talking about
scratches or anything like that. That's not what it.
All right, let's keep going.
Well, originally it was the second week of the month that they had week 4. I'm sorry. And Chris says, I do not remember it being said the right way. But I do remember in the beginning that it was said different than it is now. The way. Oh, but they absolutely made it clear to me. Well, one of them absolutely made it clear to me that he absolutely used corporal punishment on Sebastian. Disciplined your son. Well, we're talking who to weaponize it to go against other creators. And then how, like y'all seen, because I've never talked to Seth. So don't in any way, shape, or form take what I'm saying as though I think, or that I'm implying that KD, Chris, or anybody did anything. I'm just telling you what I have noticed, what I have seen, and then how the creators have used the information in the back chats.
No.
To go against other creators.
Indy, no. So Listen to what he's saying right here. Indy, I did not hear that.
What I'm saying is, though, I think, or that I'm implying that Katie, Chris, or anybody did anything. I'm just telling you what I have noticed, what I have seen, and then how the creators have used the information in the back chats or whatever you want to call it to weaponize it to go against other creators. And there is no way that that's being done, in my opinion, and it not being fed by someone.
When he says back chats, he doesn't mean what we typically mean when we say back chats. He means like background DMs, not StreamYard back chats.
Who is providing the information I've seen, and then how the creators have used the information in the back chats or whatever you want to call it to weaponize it to go against other creators. And there is no way that that's being done, in my opinion, and it not being fed by someone who is providing the information to go with the other people with.
So he thinks one of the parents is giving them, because remember at the beginning of this, he said he had just found out some interesting information or whatever fucking words he used. And it's coming. He's slowly, very painfully slowly letting it trickle out.
And when I know for a fact, and I mean I know for a fact that there was bullshit information being given to some of you motherfuckers to see if you were going to go run with it, and some of y'all did, but then nobody came and corrected you on the bullshit information that the people purposely gave you to see if you were trustworthy. And then what happened? All of a sudden we have mass confusion because somebody decided to try to test people to see if they were loyal. But nobody's playing in y'all's face.
Spoiler alert, he's accusing pretty much, in my opinion, allegedly Chris Proudfoot.
And like I said, what was Truth doing 90% of the time? Listening.
Just wait, he'll tell y'all.
Encouraging the conversation.
Spoiler alert.
Being a decent person, giving them an opportunity to talk, not treating them like fucking murderers for no reason. It's crazy how people have a conversation with you. You know who hasn't wanted to have conversations with people? Seth. Crystal. You want to know the other reason I'm so convinced that Chris had nothing to do with it? Because Chris will talk to anybody. Chris will talk to anybody. There's many other reasons, but that's just one that I'll share.
Bandy.
And I'll tell you what, if me and Chris met and it wasn't involved in this case and we met at a ball game or something, we'd probably get along real fucking well because we're both fucking assholes. If we didn't meet in the situation that it was with the fucking everything that's on it, we would probably be homeboys.
Y'all are
because he's a fucking asshole and I get along with assholes.
Tool. Y'all are tools.
I think Chris thinks he's the smartest guy in the room. I think Chris is smarter than y'all give him credit for. I think one of the biggest problems in our community is that y'all underestimate people. And by underestimating people, you miss very, very obvious things. Not saying that's just people in general. No, I think Chris was finding out what information was on the streets to protect his wife, whether for a good reason or a bad reason. That's what I think. I don't know if I would be any different in certain cases, you know, in certain situations. Like if my wife had her life on the line, or like, well, we go into war, motherfucker, until y'all prove or I know she did something, we go into war. You know what I mean? Like, because I'm gonna ride and die for mine. So why the fuck can I not understand that Chris would ride and die for his? Like you can't get mad at a man for standing strong for his woman. And if anybody thinks that's weird, I don't know what to tell you. That's what your man's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Maybe y'all aren't in the right relationships where your man's going to go to war for you if some shit goes down. You think if somebody really came at Clue and accused her some shit on a national level, Cletus wouldn't be there to be ready to fucking hit a motherfucker? Sure he would. So. You want to know how else I know that the parents have been in the community doing absolute fuck shit? Absolute fuck shit. I can make it real easy for you. Southern Feisty, thank you for giving the sub. That was just Sane Outlaw. Welcome to the Rooster Squad. Again, sis. Yeah. Chris has alts. Katie has an alt. Seth has an alt. And if y'all knew what those alts were, y'all might be fucking shocked at some of the shit they put into the community.
Froggy, thank you for the jewels. Appreciate that. Well, according to Nonsense, Chris was talking to subs and mods. He's been talking to a lot of people. Yes, supposedly he has, and that is what Truth is alluding to. I don't know if that's true because I don't talk to the parents of a missing child. I don't get entangled with them like that. But that is what he is saying. Basically, that he was told it's coming up. I know it's like a fucking O that you can't get to. But that is what he's saying. He's saying that I'm just letting him speak for himself. Fuck this. Hold on.
That's just not something I'm going to put out there because, well, I mean, it was nonsense I learned from that everybody has an alt. And you know what? Never mind. Oh, my fault. That wasn't nonsense. I get both of the demons confused. It was Jay for Justice.
What? Sorry, Kaden came in talking to me. That was my, it's taking forever to get to it. But what he's saying, yes, just listen.
Oh, didn't Jay for Justice? And they talk.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But you're going to stand on that, Jay for Jay, right? You only talked to Chris Proudfoot 2 times, right? I want to make sure that that's what you're going to stand on. You talked to Chris Proudfoot 2 times, right?
He thinks that Chris Proudfoot is still in the background with Jay and Nonsense and telling them and asking them questions. Basically, like worried about truth talking. Okay? Just keep up, guys. Keep up.
Make sure I know you're watching. So when you do your live, just clarify for me 2 times.
I promise.
You only talked to Chris Proudfoot 2 times. Two times on the phone. You only talked to him 2 times on the phone is what you're saying, right? And 1 time was in front of your old man and 1 time was in front of somebody else, right? Huh. That's weird. That's weird if we had screenshots of you in your Discord talking about you just got done talking to you know, Chris over there, right? Not saying we do. I'm just saying if we did.
Be about it. Don't talk about it. Be.
No, Jay said it. Jay, I didn't hear Nonsense say it. I heard Jay say it. Do I need to pull back up the motherfucking live that I just showed 2 days ago of Jay for Jay saying, I only talked to him 2 times on the live?
I think it was my panel. Jay did say that she had only talked to him. I don't know if she said 2. I think she said a couple, but I don't know.
No, I mean, am I wrong? Like, obviously, Miss Upper Thigh thinks I'm wrong, which is fine, but I'm pretty fucking sure.
This is texting, not talking. Preach.
It's always been said 2 times. That's what I thought. So,
who cares? Get to
which
the point.
You got to ask yourself a question. Nonsense says she's not true crime. Right or wrong?
Right.
Nonsense herself says she's not true crime, right?
She's not.
So what the fuck does Nonsense need to talk to?
She falls more into the trauma aspect of everything for me because she covers problematic people in true crime cases.
The father of a missing child for?
What'd he just say? Hold on.
Nonsense herself says she's not true crime, right? So what the fuck does Nonsense need to talk to the father of a missing child for?
Preach! I asked the same damn question. Because she used to stand against that shit. It was like, what? What? What's happening? She joined the wrong, like, she just dipped. She left us all hanging to go participate.
What would be the point? What would you talk about?
The clip of
what would you talk about that would take 2 phone calls, but you're not true crime? And why would the father of a missing child, I'm sorry, a stepfather of a missing child, be talking to a creator who's not in true crime?
Because she's Krama. And she made herself available. That's why.
Yeah, once was with Kyle, once was with Duchess. Do you think Sebastian had an unusually high IQ? Yes. Which is crazy because both parents presented Sebastian to us like they were 2 different people. One completely incapable, the other extremely capable. And I know there's a difference between a mother's perspective and a father's, but that's night and day. The mother made us believe he acted like a 6-year-old. The father made us believe that he acted like a 25-year-old. Vastly different.
No,
but we're also talking about the same father.
Just a drama channel like me.
That gave us a grotesque story about sleeping next to his son in a bed, even though his son had a bed, and that he had to tell his son to go clean himself up in the morning, and then decided to tell everybody, but he said, but Dad, I didn't pee on myself. And he goes, I know that, son. You need to go clean yourself up. Because that's appropriate.
No.
Because that helps find your son.
No, it doesn't. Keep it moving. Why do we
because
need
that
to
doesn't sound fucking weird at all.
It? How did we even get there?
Oh, everybody forget that? It's been too long?
Yeah, thank God.
No one in that family has accused anybody in that family of getting with them when they were underage or making them have an abortion. Get fucking real. Their words, not mine. Why she explained it. Hey, fuckers, they're not asking the hard questions. They're not asking. If I got up there, if I had a chance to talk to them, I'd ask the hard questions. Truth goes and asks the hard question.
No.
Now look where we're at.
Granny has tried to be a part of Krama, and it leads. Well, actually, her drama led to a situation with someone, Lycan, and then the Krama led to the situation with Brittany and the Sebastian Rogers case, the injunction, the Tony Mathis of it all.
And before anybody says, where's that proof? I've been showing it for 3 fucking days, 4 days straight.
Yeah, Queen Bee used to be Krama, but hey, Canvas. Queen Bee used to be Krama, but she's more so drama recently, I guess. But she has had parents up there. She's been involved with them too.
Queen Bee showed it the other day.
It's not her main focus. Not anymore anyways. It was for a while.
Yesterday. And at the end of the day, it really comes down to fuck you if you got a problem with what I'm doing. Almost 3 years later, I've kept my mouth shut. Fuck y'all. Chris didn't come out here and get up on my panel and tell everybody.
Granny said in court doc, she's true crime.
The shit didn't come from my brain. Why not? He had no problem getting up on the panel and forgiving Jay for justice.
She's both though. She keeps them separate. She has drama on one and true crime on the other.
Setting the record straight for Jay for justice twice, but they've only talked twice. I don't get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I can't stand that shit, Roland.
Moderators, will you do me a favor and send me the clip of Jay for Justice saying the 2 times on Jones's panel, I believe it was. Will you please send me that clip so I can play it and I can stop hearing that it wasn't her that said it? If it's not reachable right now, I'll figure out a way to put it out. But here, but I'm having this conversation with my community, right? Like my community. I don't owe this conversation to anybody else.
You don't owe it to them.
You understand what I'm saying? I don't owe this to anybody else. I don't owe this to you.
The reason he feels like he owes them this conversation is because the only way to clear his name is to disrespect this child's case.
Going to be played over there, but you don't see me streaming over on YouTube.
And put out more of the behind the scenes shit that led to his theory.
I'm not streaming over there because I didn't want anybody to say it was about the clicks and the views. Now, can you support over here? Yeah, you can. You can gift subs, you can get a sub. You can send kicks. But that would be how it was any day I did a show. I need the Jones and clip where J for J says she only talked to Chris Proudfoot twice. And remember, all I've been asking for months and months and months is leave me the fuck alone. That's it. And y'all keep on and keep on and keep on.
You remember at the beginning, he said, you know, he battles with himself because he knows that releasing the information that he does have that he thinks can clear him from being this creep would be not even affecting the case, but it'd just be throwing more dirt onto the case, right? More drama, more nastiness, more shit we shouldn't know. And he talked about at the beginning battling with to redeem himself or continue protecting and not add the dirt. He has made his decision. He is throwing the dirt as we speak.
I have asked, I have asked, I have asked.
Yes, Roland. He has made his choice. It is exploitative the way he goes off about Jay's kid. It fucking is. Both her kids.
Just say that. Once again, if you do nothing wrong, you have no fear of anybody.
Thank you for the finger heart. I appreciate it.
If you've done no shit in the background, you fear no shit in the background. You see, I've sat here and stated over and over and over again, I don't do shit in the back.
Ital says different. Like, here's the whole conversation. Like, and then let's not forget that Katie was hitting on him. Like, hello. Are we still here? Yeah, we're still here. He's not.
And they still haven't been able to show you me doing any fuck shit in the background. But I'm a liar. All of this is going on because I answered a question truthfully from a troll. But I'm a liar. Fuck off. I went to a whole nother app to get away from their bullshit, but I'm the liar. I'm the one who invested. I'm the one that's poking them, right? Fuck off.
So just fucking, again, same thing I've told Brittany. Leave it the fuck be. Once you stop responding and popping off, they'll eventually shut the fuck up about you. Or they won't, and they'll just continue to stream your weird or cringe moments, which I may possibly do. But the problem is, when you're not being cringe, you're boring. He talks about how we don't show the good stuff he does and them giving back to the community. That okay, you do that, but I still have questions about the way that shit works too. Like, I don't want to influence that. So I'm gonna go over your cringe moments. But if you're not in the drama, right? I don't find you very entertaining or interesting. When you're just doing your, I mean, I did find it very interesting, the religious talk today. Deets would have a fucking field day with that.
I don't know, Akira. I think the end game was hopefully to get him help. That's what I'm hoping the end game was. But I don't know. Maybe it was. I'm just so fucking tired in 2026 that they're out here forcing this young man to be represented in a way that's not true, in my opinion. And I think that's real fucked up. How about that? How about I just say that? I think it's real motherfucking fucked up.
Nikki, I heard somebody talking to you in another chat the other day. I think it was Jay. Yes, he is. I don't even touch I don't even touch that subject with him being a victim. I don't even question it. It's not my right to do so. But it also does not excuse him for pushing that out to everything else. All the others, like, I could understand if it only happened once, but let's think back to the diaper and it's not blood on your hands, it's poop on your hands. I mean, like, to me, that is him projecting onto other situations what has happened with him and his past. So it's like his mind automatically goes there. And at some point you got to start questioning that and question yourself if the reason, before you talk, question yourself if the reason your mind has went there is because of your own trauma. Step outside of that, but it's got to be like, you got to actively be trying to do that.
When that young man comes home, and I believe in my heart of hearts he will come home, he's going to know that you didn't give him the respect on certain things.
None of y'all did.
Hate when I do that, but that wasn't a message to y'all.
None of y'all did.
Respectfully. And I'll say it again in case anybody's confused. I'm not a good guy. I'm none of that. I'm fucking decent at best. On my best day, I try to be a decent guy.
Oh, yeah?
But I ain't got not a goddamn reason to lie to any of y'all. I'm doing just fine over here. This is what they want y'all to believe over there, folks. They want y'all to believe over there that Elevated Truth needs this content to survive.
You do. You abso-fucking-lutely do. You do good on your other stuff, but some of it, body cams and all that, like, it ain't flowing. It's only flowing if you're actively participating in the YouTube drama. Yes, you have drama between yourself and YouTubers, and you are on kick. People are going to respond to your responses. When you're actually fed up and fully done with it, you'll just be done with it. You'll just be done with it.
I've been on this motherfucking app for 6 fucking months and ain't asked for not nothing other than build my channel and make the money on my channel the way we do it and give so much back to my community.
Ask for not nothing except build my channel and build my channel the way we do it. I feel like something's weird. I don't know. If he's not begging, he gets volunteer. Well, hold on. I was going to say, they do voluntarily donate sometimes. But when he's doing drama, they do voluntarily donate. When he's not doing drama, they'll do it sometimes voluntarily, but most of the time, it's begging. And it's begging in that way of, okay, I set this goal, let's hit this goal so we can do a giveaway and give one of these shitty Invicta watches. Whatever.
But they want you to believe that I need this attention, that I can't hold a fucking audience without it. They want you to believe I have 40 old women that are deceived. These are the things they are telling y'all.
I don't
All you got to
think
do is come here and hang out in a live one night and just see alone the shit they say is full of shit. But nobody will do it. Y'all would rather sit over there and listen to the fucking bullshit. All you got to do is come over here and see that they're lying. They lie to you. Oh, and y'all eat the shit. And every time it's proved to you, you take another fucking bite of it. There was a lady that came into Clue's chat earlier. Now, I don't know the lady, but she came in hot as fuck. Truth line, by the end.
It's because he showed a photo that he found on Facebook or was sent to him. I don't know which. I don't care. That was supposedly a photo that nobody had seen that was 3 months before Sebastian went missing. And he was trying to catch Granny up. I'm telling y'all, he was trying to catch Granny up.
Granted, it was a little bit of a rough conversation. I just happened to have come in and saw what she posted. I rarely speak in Clue's Discord. Rarely. I may make a meme or something. But that shit hit me so sideways. And I'm not going to speak on who it is. And nobody that was in there needs to either, because it was talked about and handled. And that's the it of it, right? But this person came in and was just saying some fucking racket. And I just happened to be popping in when it happened. I'm like, hold up.
Oh, yeah.
Please do tell.
That's
Explain this to me. And then
just happened to be popping in.
I had to do, well, give me the date. Here's your date right here. Go look at it. Well, then all of a sudden, everything changed. Well, why do you think that person was able to run around with that information and be so goddamn sure that what they were saying, so sure that they came into Clue's chat thinking somehow they were going to win people over?
He's talking about this alt account, y'all. He's talking about the alt account. You know who he was just talking about having alt accounts? That's right. The proud feet themselves.
And I gave the person one fucking date. And all of a sudden, the person, 20 minutes later, we're having a normal conversation like we've been best friends. Everybody in the chat done run her through one side and the other. Now they're all talking like they're best friends. But the point is, they came in there because they had been fed this fucking bullshit and had so much in what they were about to say and thought it was, I got you. Well, what's the date? I just happened to be there with boom. Here it is. Now what? See, the thing is, I haven't been responding to them in a way to try to disprove anything. I've been laughing at them. But when I got sent the clip I got sent this morning, boy, that was it for me. That was it. And you can ask my moderators. The only message they got is the switch is flipped. That's it. And there's no going back for me. It's literally the switch in your head. Boom, done. I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about. Maybe you do.
No.
But you can take and 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 take. But if I ever just get to the point where I'm like, flip, that's it. That's it.
The switch is flipped, guys. Flip that switch. Hey, flip that switch. Hey, you made your choice. Get on with it. God, it is like watching a texting conversation, isn't it?
She's calling out the litigation that she's on the side of. We need to know what she has to say. It wasn't about it.
This is the clip of him playing the panel of grannies that was not indeed a receipt.
Let me see something.
So let's fast forward through that.
Jonesins, where J for J says she's only talked to Chris twice.
He's still begging for that clip. Shit.
Now, May 3rd, 2024. You see the title, okay? Now.
He's talking about his receipts.
Know where her looks come.
Right
okay.
About
he plays his receipts again. We're not going over that again. Been there, done it.
Chris and Katie, or me. Like that's facts. That's truth. Wasn't to her a little too fucking hard on Katie, and I 2 or 3 times ask her questions. I'm listening here, I'm hearing this, I'm hearing this, and talked about these.
All right, here we go.
That this was the information that was putting out.
Larry Paul McClure, an RSO murdered daughter's boyfriend to marry daughter Amanda McClure.
Now, I want you to take into consideration that this was the information that was putting out. At the time, I was watching everybody because I was still a fan, one. And number two, I was a not fan of people. Does that make sense? So a lot of times I would put VHB on to listen to see what the fuck they were talking about over there. So these are the things that are being talked about. These are the things that are being said. Now, mind you, in this time, I'm getting to know Chris and Katie better on just a basic level of conversation. So, you know, I'm hearing this, listening here, I'm hearing this, I'm hearing this. And
Zero,
then I would go and talk to Chris. I'd have questions.
Zero, you are supposed to be in bed.
I'd ask him this. I'd talk to Katie, ask her questions. Trying my best not to disrespect either one of them. Matter of fact, there was 2 or 3 times where I had to go into conversation about Sebastian and Katie where I felt like I was a little too fucking hard on Katie. And I even I would text Chris and say, man, I hope I didn't get to her too much, but I had to, you know, my intention wasn't to hurt her or make her have a bad day, but it was just what it was. Like, I felt bad.
He said that he knows Chris and Katie have alts. He knows what some of them are, and everybody would be blown away to know.
Like, that's facts. That's truth. But either way, I'm still trying to fucking cover the case because I don't know if you did something or you didn't do anything. I can't just give you favorability one way over the other. And it seems to me that people on YouTube just think that maybe me and Chris, or me, Chris and Katie, or me, Chris, Katie, Clue, whatever the combination might be, only talked a few times.
Oh, good to know, Pretty Hay.
Insane. If you think it was just a few times. So, once again, there's a reason why I have my perspective on Chris. You don't see me standing fast on anybody else.
Well, now he's trying to prove, okay, this is all a lead up, right? He's been saying that all these creators were told things by the parents that would make them understand why Truth had the question he had. That's what he's insinuating, at least. And I mean, he's just, he's trying to show why he had that theory. So now he's going into giving some kind of scoop he feels to his community on what will redeem him, if that makes sense. And yes, he knows he's throwing the kid on the sword.
I'll tell you something I find odd, though. It's just one thing I can't get off my head.
What?
Yeah, there's plenty of things creators know that haven't made it to the public. Not just one thing, and there's for appropriate reasons.
Right. He
Like,
asked the hard questions.
everything.
Stop tripping. Get over it. Okay, people found it creepy that you asked those questions. It's time to move on.
Thing that you find out, or that
They
you were
said
told, or
you
that
should
you
be
talk about.
iced out. And that's what I was doing. I was going to look at her channel earlier every day. Let me do that real quick. I don't think she's even been covering you lately, has she? Let me go over here. Let's see. No, she has not covered you in what, 11 days? And the last one before that was 2 weeks ago, 14 days. She's icing you out. Move on, bro.
Out is meant for the fucking internet, especially maybe in an
Thank
adult
you,
case.
Andy. Thank you for the
Right?
sympathy.
Maybe in an adult case, but not a child's case. Like, there's a reason why people have tiptoed, and I understand it.
No, he doesn't understand that, Nunya. That's part of the problem. He thinks the only reason people find him creepy or weird or cringe is because of that theory. And the reason people feel that way about the theory, it's all Jay's fault because she is the one that brought it public. It's her fault for bringing it public. It's not her fault for him having the theory. He doesn't get that there are other lies and contradictions and weird things, assumptions, and, real life shit that he's done that make people cringed out by him. He doesn't get it.
The same reason I tiptoed. But in tiptoeing, you have allowed these other creators to use it as a fucking weapon. That's my whole point to this.
Taco Tuesday.
Because whoever comes out and starts talking the talk will be the bad guy. But I think we might be in a place where that may not work like they think it will. Because I don't think people are stupid like some creators do. J for Justice and nonsense. And some trash bags do.
Right, that girl. Yeah, the theory was just an added thing, but I was already reviewing him and Clue before that theory and going over his cringeness before the theory.
Matter of fact, I threw a plastic bottle out today as I was going down the road. And while I did it, I yelled, "Fuck the earth." Then I turned around and went and picked it up because I don't believe in polluting. But that's not the point. It was the thought that mattered. I felt bad because I threw it out on the road. But anyway.
He's saying,
and I'm going to reiterate.
He is saying that creators are being fed stuff behind the scenes that they can use as weapons against each other by the Proudfoot. That's what he's saying.
I'm not here for you to like me. I'm not here for you to follow my channel. I'm not here for you to fuck it. I'm not. If you'd like to follow it, follow it. If not, don't give a fuck. It's not going to make or break me coming on every morning and every night and talking to my community.
Mm-hmm.
If you think I'm a liar and you believe that, then believe it somewhere else, not in here.
Or don't.
That's why I got frustrated with my community the other day because they were getting sappy on me. I don't think people realize just how fucking intelligent a lot of these motherfuckers are over here. There's also a lot of dumbasses, straight up fucking ignorant dumbasses. I don't care which side you go on. But there are some smart people. There are smart people y'all don't like. Imagine that. I'm not a fan of fucking Putin, but to say he's not a smart man would be stupid. I'm not a fan of fucking Trump, but to say he's not a smart man would be correct. Wait, fuck. I was supposed to say that differently. Anyway. I'm just waiting for it. Someone's going to be, why you got to make that political? Joke, not a cock. Don't choke on it or take it too hard. Or do, whichever one applies. Happy feet. Good to see you. Welcome in. Thank you for resubbing up for 6 months. Hey, you all. You northern fuck. Hey, you all. I don't know, Aries. I still have this very small, minuscule fucking hope that all of this is one big reverse Uno on is not real. And the whole plan is to set them up for this massive war and then back out and let Iran just destroy them. Small.
Oh, let's not go into this.
And not like innocent people. Like, no, I never agree with our politicians and what's going on. You angry ass bitches out there that are wanting to like change shit, go get on a city council for the love of Christ.
You do that.
My opinion that has any fucking.
I make
they will still keep saying the same thing and stand on the same thing and will die on that hill because they're fucking nuts.
Yes, everybody else.
It is really sad when I have to say the only woman over there, in my opinion, that has any fucking brains is Joneson.
Oh,
that's real fucking sad.
I'm the dumb one though, to be real.
Aries said Joneson would be fun to hang out with. I'm not going that motherfucking far. I'm just saying.
Jenny, he'll get
back. And every time I say something nice about that crazy bitch, she goes and does some fucking stupid shit every fucking time.
Yeah.
Makes me look like a fucking moron for saying something nice about her every fucking time. Or I'll be nice for once and she goes over there and doubles down on her fucking cuntness, but whatever.
Yeah. I mean, would you rather me fake it? Would you rather me fake it? I still feel the way I feel. I'm still me. Shit. Like, I don't know.
Man, if she just keeps it online and doesn't go all personal and shit, we can go back and forth all day, every day. I don't give a fuck. It's hilarious if it's done right. Right? If it's done with just fucking, going back and forth. But all the fucking listen, the pain y'all.
It was so
embarrassing. Who the fuck hurt y'all?
Bethany.
Like, who the fuck hurt y'all? Y'all out here telling everybody else they need to get mental help while we're having to deal with y'all's mental breakdowns. While we having to be y'all.
Who has been having mental? I mean, I know nonsense was spiraling with the whole believe. This is it. The truth. The whole cult like thing. But outside of that, like that was a little tiny breakdown, I guess. But I don't know.
Y'all's motherfucking therapists. We're helping you work out your own mental issues right now. I'm gonna fucking send an invoice.
Jay ain't talked about them in 11 days.
Which, by the way, means a receipt. So allegedly. And also, 4 quarters equals $7. Inflation's a bitch. I did want to share something with y'all, if y'all don't mind just giving me a minute. I'm going to have to, there might be a little bit of feedback, but I did get an exclusive.
Granny thought that Truth talked to BHB about the theory, and she thought that Truth was working behind the scenes with Betty because Betty brought it up publicly after he had the conversation with Granny. So then she felt like, damn, he said this was just between us, but here Betty is talking about it. It made her side-eye Truth and wonder if he was also having those conversations with Betty.
Some pictures sent to me, and I need to share it with you guys because Granny's watching has been lying to y'all, and I'm about to expose it right now.
Okay? Oh, shit. I don't remember this. Sorry. That was a true, authentic moment because I don't remember this.
Oh man, I hate I have to do this.
He must
y'all
be lying.
wanted receipts. Here you go.
He's lying. Surely he's lying. He ain't finna.
Here you fucking go. Now y'all sure y'all want the fucking receipts, right? Like everybody's asking, you want receipts? You want receipts, right?
No.
Just want to make sure.
I mean, no, they're asking for the receipt. Why are you deflecting the receipts now? Okay, you finally, within 2 minutes, had somebody send you the Betty, what you call the Betty receipts. But now nobody's asking for any receipts other than that death certificate claim. Because insinuating anybody did that and acting like you know who it was is a fucking problem. Why are we deflecting onto the receipts of like the messiness behind the scenes? No, show the receipts of the most recent event, which was you saying that 2 people reached out for your dad's birth or death certificate, and that one of them succeeded, one of them failed, but you know who they are. And I think Nonsense should also drop the person that sent her that message. That's my opinion, though.
All right, I just want to make sure, because y'all sure as hell keep saying, so hold on. All right.
Y'all sure keep saying, where are the receipts? Nonsense is on like day 50,009 of asking, where's the receipts for that death certificate claim? She ain't asking for these receipts of the weird shit they were all involved in behind the scenes. We all know y'all were all too involved. That's enough. We know enough.
Sorry, I knew that hurt for a second. Y'all wanted motherfucking receipts. Well,
but this isn't about Sebastian himself. This is specifically about Chris.
Fuck it. I think I've been fucking nice enough. So, oh, can't even believe y'all done.
It's day 14. Kitty.
Whatever. Hold on.
All right, bruh.
I don't need to show them, you know? Fine. If they're pointless, they don't prove anything. I don't need to show them, you know?
There you go.
No, I'm not. Right here. Now, she has sat on her panel and lied her motherfucking ass off and said that something didn't happen, and it absolutely did. And in this one picture, I'm going to show you that it happened. All right?
Hold on. We'll see about... Oh. What a lame motherfucker.
She absolutely got an RV.
Oh my God.
She absolutely got an RV, and I got a picture.
We just sat there for at least 3 minutes. 10 with my talkative ass for nothing.
Granny gave that we got on the phone. Does anybody know that reason? Anybody remember?
All right, here we go. Let me mute. Tony's home.
Does anybody ever remember why that phone call was ever had in the first place? Does anybody remember the reason? Not that I gave, but that Granny gave that we got on the phone. Does anybody know that reason? Anybody remember?
Tony just came in and said, day 50K is crazy. That's like 40 years. Not you listening to me.
He's not asking.
He loves my YouTube streams.
Isn't it funny none of y'all know that? And that's not a dig at Granny. Don't you think? Don't you think that would be something that a community that was going to go after somebody would want to know?
That's a good point, Roland. He was trying to put it out here that he was about to leak some tea.
No, it doesn't matter why. It genuinely doesn't. But I just wanted to ask you if you knew why. Also, is there a reason why in a year and a half they've never shown you the video of Jay coming into my chat and asking the questions under the alt? Why haven't they ever shown you that video? Why haven't they ever let you hear my response?
I personally don't have the video and have not been able to find it. Why? Because y'all are pussies that delete everything. Put it back up. You're the one that has it. Put it up. Upload it to your Kick as just a video. Put it up.
Anybody wonder that? Filing cabinet.
I'm going to tell you, because we don't have it. Nobody clipped that shit back then. I watched it. I watched it live, but I wasn't recording that shit. And I know Nonsense wasn't. Y'all was all tight back then. We don't have it.
Why ain't you played that?
You play it. You show it. Constantly fucking asking people for receipts. And then
fuck up y'all's whole fucking little propaganda machine over there? Hey, filing cabinet. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You ain't got it?
No,
You're telling me Jay went in there and did all of that and didn't record her failing miserably?
Jay might have it. Jay, do you have it? Somebody ask her next time you talk to her.
Oh, yeah, I bet it didn't happen. I bet it's just strange that out of all the videos that have been played and all the lives that have been
one. He knows he's the only one that has it because he deletes his shit and was deleting his shit back then.
Reviewed after being reviewed and reviewed after your review that you reviewed before you reviewed it. You never played the video.
Yeah.
It all comes from.
Put them all up. All of them.
Huh. Fucking interesting.
I can go in and prove him wrong on almost every single thing with his own live streams if I had access to them. Why do you think he doesn't put them up? I didn't either. I didn't know it was Jay either. Educated opinion.
Crazy how that happens. You know, the whole show the receipts people? Yeah, those people. You know, the ones that show you an email but block out everything about who sent it, so then it could just be you sending it to yourself.
Right. Nunya Charming. Get us the streams.
And then going on a 10-minute rant about why you were going to protect that person's identity to the death.
If I had it,
you think I'm supposed to come out here and give you
Indy? If I fucking had it, I would have shown it on every single fucking live stream that I went through about this whole fucking theory and Jade trolling under it all. I've done several live streams about it. I would have absolutely played that clip had I had it.
people's names. Bitch, did you smack your head on the ugly tree all the way down? Did somebody in the fucking barn not give you an extra apple? Is that why you're mad at Clue? Because she eats apple or she eats corn the long way, and that's the way you eat it?
What?
And you thought she was stealing your thunder?
What?
Just, I'm asking for a few dozen people. Hold on a second.
The fuck that got to do with me? Fuck out my face.
Fuck. What? All right, let's fast forward. Oh, okay, here we go. He goes off for a minute, plays videos or music, whatever. I'm gonna hold you down. Then he comes back and starts all the way over on something. Look, just wait, just watch. Baby, boom, boom, baby. Ready to let it go, shimmy, shimmy, cock a butt. Listen to it now. Light it up and take a puff. Pass it to me now. You can find me in St. Louis rolling on dubs. LA.
I'm sorry, guys. Wait, just give me a second. Just give me a second. Hold on. Oh, she's having a rough day, Lord Jesus. So she was down here. I was helping her with something, and then she showed me something.
I feel like that was pretend. Does anybody else feel like... Maybe it wasn't. Let me watch again. A lot of your answers are on the snake panel live Jay did 2 weeks ago. Thank you so much, Megs. I appreciate that.
I don't want to have to fuck you up, Smokey. Playing with my money is like playing with my emotions.
Yes, Jay did do a live reviewing the snake panel, and she talked about like what she's always said. Yes, it was me. I trolled. I shouldn't have. She's always said that. But he doesn't take her answers as answers for her. Like, he thinks they're just lies. And they could be. I don't know. I don't ever know who is lying about what or whatnot. If I can prove it, I prove it. Outside of that, I just have, suspicions or thoughts about lies and stuff. Like, I don't know.
Hold on a second. Oh, what? Hold on a second. I'm sorry, guys. Wait, just give me a second. Hold on. Oh, she's having a rough day, Lord Jesus. So she was down here. I was helping her with something, and then she showed me something. It took a minute for me to look at it. And in the meantime, she cooked me a sirloin tonight and a filet mignon.
Shady.
No rush. Some real bad problems with my jaw right now, and it all is a part of the same thing. I'm having a lot of pain in my jaw, a lot of pain in the chest. It is what it is. I don't want to hear shit from y'all, okay? So I haven't really been eating, and so she's been on my ass about eating. And so I took a bite of it, and I took a couple bites. That's what I was.
Their outrage was about the photo, the alt photo that they were claiming was Clues X. Turned out the messages showed they all knew it wasn't Clues X 2 weeks prior when it actually happened. So they figured it out pretty quickly. It wasn't, but they decided to move on with that story. But yes, that's what they were all more upset with. They all had their own reasons, right? Truth was more upset with Jay for asking that question under an alt in his chat. Queen was upset at Jay for leaving the snake comment in Crush's chat about her and then lying about it. And then and then everybody was upset at Jay for the troll. But also everybody was more upset about the photo, in my opinion. In my opinion, it was like fake outrage over that photo. And it turns out they all knew it was not Cam.
Doing for a second.
I mean,
and I was just like,
it was Cam, not Clues X. Sorry.
Well, while she's down here with me, y'all know Vila, my service animal. Well, she decides that she wants a steak and goes to her mama's plate. And my dog's a big, tall dog when she stands up. And sure enough, ate her whole damn plate, steak, potatoes, even vegetables. So she just came downstairs and stole my fucking plate back. She was like, "You're not going to eat this, right?" No. Well, I guess I just lost my dinner. Oh, that's fucking great. It's fucking great. You got to laugh at shit sometimes.
Comma.
That dog got something. What I was going to give my dog what I didn't eat, obviously. I took 2 bites, 1 or 2 bites. Let's say hypothetically, you're on the phone with someone. One of the first times, if not the first time you were on the phone with them, one of the first times, couple times maybe. And that person reads an email off to you.
Now remember, at the beginning of this, he said he found out about some questions being asked and things being said amongst creators in the background.
Essentially says, be cautious of Clue's friend. Blah, 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 blah. And then.
So somebody sends one of the creators an email telling them to be cautious. Hold on. Somebody shared an email with Truth, and the email was saying, be cautious of Clue's friend, blah, blah, blah. Clue's friend being Truth.
Hypothetically now. And then goes, well, and then let's say hypothetically, Truth says something like, well, that person doesn't know what to talk about, fuck that person, or something along those lines, some type of rebuttal. And then what you hear is, well, I mean, the thing about this person is, they work for the state, the DA's office.
Who works for the state?
Hypothetically, of course.
So confused.
Oh, Sassy Hound.
On which one?
I didn't even remember that part happening. How do you think I'm sitting here going, how the fuck do I not remember that?
On Jay's, she didn't play the troll video though, did she? That's the only thing I had. I don't have any questions on how shit went down. I was there, and now I know that Jay was the troll. Outside of that, I know what happened. She was asking the questions over and over. He was trying to avoid it, and eventually he answered it. He knew who it was right after this. But he answered it, and he said it came from his mind. the question was, did it come from you or did it come from the Proud Fee? And he says he didn't want to throw the family under the bus, so he said it came from his mind.
But y'all keep remembering, I'm a liar. I'm a liar. So what you were saying in that, Chris, was that the
what the
DA
fuck is
was
Anna?
messaging or emailing you personally about people on social media?
Okay. Listen.
But y'all keep remembering, I'm a liar. I'm a liar.
Yes. Okay.
So what you were saying in that, Chris, was that the DA was messaging or emailing you personally about people on social media?
So Chris is the one that sent someone, one of the other creators, an email talking about he was warned to be careful from someone at the DA's office of Clue's friend.
And specifically me? So what you're telling me is that a DA emailed you to warn you about talking to me about your stepson's missing case. So private communications between you and the district attorney's office? I didn't remember that being said.
Why would that be surprising, though?
And I'm really confused because for some reason I don't ever remember that part of the conversation. There's a lot of conversation. So I'm curious now.
If somebody from the DA's office did contact them and say, hey, this person you're close to, I see you getting on panels and shit, and there's this friend of hers that's kind of alarming. Why would that be insane to think that that could happen? I don't know.
Fuck, did the DA have anything to do with talking about me? Because according to you, Queen came to you and laid a bunch on you.
About
Queen would say she did.
About truth.
And that's not a dig at Queen. This is 3 years ago. Mind you, anything.
So he's saying Chris said that Queen came to him and basically word vomited all her feelings about truth to Chris.
Thing that I'm going to come out and talk about, I'm not mad at nobody.
I truly wholeheartedly believe that.
Over, right? I need to make that very clear. Okay. Do we understand that? Everybody understands? No running here, there, and everywhere. Truth dragging you. None of that. This is me explaining. And even when, and if I do let y'all hear some of this, there's probably and likely conversation that is to encourage open conversation. Now, I am aware of the people who may be mentioned in it are smart enough to realize that, but I also need the audience to understand that, you know, it is what it is. But that little clip right there that I just listened to has got my head spinning right now. So I in no way remember you ever saying the DA messaged you about me. That's
so he went and listened to a clip when he was on his little break. Remember where he played the music just a few minutes ago? And he's coming back and he's talking about this clip he just listened to.
Fucking weird, dog. For the life of me, I don't ever remember you saying that. And sure enough, did I not just hear it in your own words?
We're all lost, kitty. But I'm telling you what he's saying. He's saying that Chris Proudfoot reached out to another creator who shared the email with him. In Chris Proudfoot's email, it was telling the creator that he was alerted by someone at the DA's office and told that creator to be careful with Truth's friend. He was told to be, with Clue's friend. He was told, Chris Proudfoot was told to be careful with Truth's friend or Clue's friend. God, y'all got me brain fucked. Not y'all, really. It's him. Okay. Let's try this again. Supposedly, someone that works for the DA's office reached out to Chris Proudfoot and told him to be careful of Clue's friend. Chris Proudfoot, as of recently, because he will go on to accuse him in just a few minutes, Chris Proudfoot, Truth is saying that Chris Proudfoot has recently been in the background having conversations, asking questions with other creators, all of the creators except him. And that Chris Proudfoot told one of the other creators in an email what the DA office person warned him about with truth. That's the best I can do, y'all. That's what it is.
I mean, listen, I can't make it any more clear than that. And even if Queen Bee did take information about me, she didn't know me then. The fuck? Like, we're 3 years later. I don't give a fuck about not near any of that shit. You think I'm going to go back 3 years and be mad at somebody who didn't know me? Still doesn't technically know me respectfully. You think I'm going to go fucking, oh my God, you didn't like me. So you, no.
And then he said, Chris, you told me that Queen Bee is the one that came and talked all her shit about me to you. Now, I don't care. That was 3 years ago. She didn't know me. I ain't holding it against her. That's where we're at right now.
But when you start putting things together and you start wondering why people involved directly in the case, meaning family, are fucking sending shit between fucking creators, shit's weird. Sorry, not sorry. And even if I'm wrong about that altogether, had you never gone and played this tag between creators, it would never put me in a position where I feel like that's what happened.
I agree, Jenny.
Straight up. Because that's what I feel like happened. Me personally.
Well,
so
supposedly, I mean, why wouldn't a DA? Like, I don't know. I don't know how those offices work, but what I will say is if I was law enforcement, I would abso-fucking-lutely find a problem with the parents going on these panels and doing what they've been doing. You don't think law enforcement has seen all their little shows? They did. So is it too far to believe that a DA, or not a DA himself, but someone in the DA's office reached out and warned Chris Proudfoot about clues for In Truth? No, to me, it's not a far fetch at all. Remember, there's all kinds of little rumors they've started in this, all kinds of little theories.
I have the right to see it the way that I see it. I have the right to sit back and look at it and go, this, something about this wasn't right. This wasn't right. That wasn't right.
I wouldn't, Kim. No, I wouldn't.
But that's the thing. There's no DA that would message you about someone on YouTube, especially someone that has no history that would give you any reason to say that.
Well,
zero.
I mean, quite frankly, he's saying right here, he doesn't understand why anybody in the DA's office would be warning him about truth. Well, and he's like, I don't understand what they would have a problem with. Look. Let's listen to that again.
But that's the thing. There's no DA that would message you about someone on YouTube, especially someone that has no history that would give you any reason to say that.
Wrong. I mean, calling into clues, pretending to be a forensic investigator is a little bit of a reason to look into somebody. So I'm just saying. Listen, they can find out who people are. And plus, remember, Truth said he gave Chris Proudfoot his name. Chris Proudfoot could have gave one of them his name, and they ran it because he was claiming to be a forensics investigator or whatever it was. Yeah, that is alarming. So if they're watching these panels that the parents are showing up on, or these panels who might be having discussions with neighbors or cousins or who the fuck else, best friends, ex-best friends, they might find something like that alarming.
Zero. Especially a DA in that county. I ain't never caught a case in that county. I ain't never caught a case in that state over a misdemeanor, over some weed or fighting.
True,
so
Sally. No. The DA, I don't know. It could be true, but it could also be completely fucking false and made up, right? I'm good to lean either way. But the fact is that Clue did not ask some of the weird stuff that Truth asked. Clue was not making her opinion as well known as Truth was.
And my dope case was a dope case. No violence, no victim. Me and my
sure
addiction
did,
was
Canvas.
victimized people, but my crime didn't. So you can't say that either.
They would be best.
So then explain why a supposable DA is messaging about me. Someone who, listen, I'm talking about this phone call. I'm gonna tell you, y'all ready?
Yeah, I think that they could absolutely be. I think it's very possible they were concerned about Crabtree searching and snorting at the same time. I mean, that probably was alarming to them, but Crabtree pretty much disappeared right after all that. So is it anything? Is he someone to warn anybody about? I don't know.
Happened before I admitted to my can slip.
Here, I'll put a poll up. Y'all tell me.
My cam slip. And Chris telling me, well, you don't even have to tell him it's you.
Let me rewind.
They have no proof it's you. Me and my addiction was victimized people, but my crime didn't. So you can't say that either. So then explain why a supposable DA is messaging about me. Someone who.
What if that supposable person in the DA's office, not the actual DA, but someone in the office, what if they heard that you were telling people Katie was hitting on you, trying to get with you? That's another thing that might alarm him. I'm just saying. He acts like he doesn't understand why anybody would have questions about his character and the way he proceeded in the Sebastian Rogers case. There's plenty of reasons for questions. That's my whole point.
Listen, I'm talking about this phone call. I'm going to tell you, y'all ready to know when this phone call happened? Before I admitted to my can slip. Because this is the conversation about my cam slip. And Chris telling me, well, you don't even have to tell him it's you. They have no proof it's you. Wow, what's up, Great Pro? I don't know, man. Shit's weird. I stand on it. Shit's weird. And how would the DA know me and my identity wasn't even given yet? But if I'm to understand the little bit of the phone call I heard, well, I got a question that I'll be sending to somebody.
Y'all go vote. Right, Pickles, it wouldn't shock me, you know. If questions were raised or concerns were raised about him, it wouldn't shock me. Like pretending to be some sort of law enforcement is a good bit. Like that's pretty.
No.
Just in order to give your opinion on a missing child's case, and then they see how Clues people ate it up. Start a channel, start a channel, start a channel. Yeah, that might concern them. You know?
He says they work for the DA's office, not the DA himself or herself. So let me make that clear in case that's twisted. Just in case there was a misunderstanding or if I didn't state that correctly. He says they work for the DA, not the DA. They're not the DA themselves, is what I was said to need to clarify. He doesn't say not the DA themselves. He just said they work for the DA or someone that works with the DA or for the DA. So I'll have to listen again. It was very quick that I was able to try to listen to it.
Well, then you shouldn't have said anything about
it. I have to understand. This is right when my cam slip happened. Nobody knew my identity. Nobody knew who I was. You wouldn't have been able to know it was me from the cam slip. Then how the fuck would someone who works for the DA office know anything about me?
They got ways. That's all I can think to say. I wouldn't be shocked.
You said you told CEO your name. Yeah, I did. I was talking to him and his wife about their lost child. You want me to fucking just them to know me as truth?
Yep.
Like that's how like I you know like there's.
Yep. I think so. Because if they know you as just truth, we're not too far in.
What kind of personability is that? I'm talking about the missing child, and I want you to call me a screen name. I found that to be incredibly distasteful.
I found all the behavior distasteful.
I just didn't see it when he asked me who I was, and specifically said like, "Who are you?" Could have told the DA to look into you, but the sassy hound, look into what, dog? I have no record that would suggest anything of that sort.
No, But you were calling into clues, pretending to be a forensic investigator, giving your input and opinions on how the case was going. Like, that is alarming. That's the whole reason I started covering your stupid ass. I played that call in, his first ever call in to Clue. I played it not long ago. I might go fetch it out and upload it as a short or something.
That's what I'm telling you.
Okay, baby. Babe.
I mean, no, we're not going to go diverting and giving people who actually did the doxing of me an escape. Hell no. We're not about to do that, because sure enough, these motherfuckers will grab a hold of something and put everything on Chris. And that's not what I'm trying to do either. I'm not trying to put it on anybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking what I'm saying. Y'all want to fucking sit here and come at me for all this shit, and I've sat back and kept my mouth shut, and then I find out Chris is out here fucking texting creators the day that all this shit's coming out, and I'm not supposed to feel a certain type of way about that. You out here, has nothing to do with you. This has something to do with some online bullshit, and here you are out here texting creators trying to talk to them, but you didn't text me, so that means you must be talking about me.
Uh-oh. This is the realization that he's being left out of the conversations. Oh. Maybe he don't trust you and he don't want to have conversations with you. Could you blame him?
And you think I'm gonna just keep sitting over here and being quiet while you're fucking texting and talking about me behind the scenes? Nah, homie. I don't think so. And I ain't fucked with you. I ain't said nothing to you. That's my personal opinion. You're not about to come out here and continue and make me look like a fucking bad person while I've been fucking, being nothing.
So he feels like I've been taking it on the chin over and over and over by these people. And now you're participating and reaching out to them and, talking to them and asking them questions or what have you. He's trying to make it seem like Chris is being the cleanup crew.
But respectful to certain aspects of...
That's Chasen's job.
Nah, fuck that. Nope. And listen, my phone...
It's almost over, y'all.
At any point, he could have called, asked me anything, but no, you want to go texting and trying to figure out what's going on with who. Why do you care?
No.
That struck me on a way that I can't even express to y'all.
Listen, Indy, sometimes we do. Did y'all take y'all's medicine today? I took mine today. Make sure you take your medicine.
Because I'm like, what the fuck? Just so happens when the lie comes to life and I prove the lie that had to do with a conversation between Chris and fucking J for J, and all of a sudden it comes out and now Chris pops up out of nowhere texting.
So it seems like
creators miss me with that shit, man. You got J.
Yeah, you're continuing to rant and rave about this fucking theory. Like, it's just not being let go. Maybe that's coming to his attention. Like, bruh, what the fuck?
Hey, out here talking about, oh, we only talked 2 times. Da, 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 da.
I don't know, Vaughn. Could be either. He's a snake oil salesman.
Do your best lying, I guess.
Y'all vote. Do y'all believe this story or not? Y'all ain't taking no shit in the chat. Theory is Jay is behind everything. Yeah, and that basically Chris Proudfoot is siding with her and having conversations with her and other people and not him. As if he's the problem. And how dare he be, Chris Proudfoot, think that he is the problem? How dare Chris Proudfoot think truth is the problem when truth has been taking it on the chin while everybody knows the same behind the scenes shit he knows and knows why he asked that question. It all still keeps coming back to the theory, y'all.
Sorry, I'm looking for something real quick, guys.
Tell him, Wolfie. It is Leon.
Hold on 1 second, y'all. 1 second. I'm about to show y'all something.
Uh-oh. I don't remember what he showed. Oh, he goes back into the fucking theory. Well, no wonder Chris might be feeling a certain way.
I've put it out there. You've all seen it.
It's been constant.
Now they're going to go dig up people allegedly from my past off TikTok and come over here and threaten me or whatever the fuck. And I'm supposed to be so worried about it.
I have heard no one say anything about contacting the people from TikTok. I have talked to someone, 2 years ago, that was actually the head of Gorilla Nation, and it was not Truth. Surprise. I never said I was a part of Gorilla Nation. He keeps saying that in other live streams. I never said that. I said I only knew of Gorilla Nation. Like, not that I was any affiliation with Gorilla Nation. Those lame ass TikTok families, fuck that shit. That shit's weird. I can't be doing that. That shit's for nerds.
Okay. While y'all are trying to dig people up from my past, I don't know, maybe Jay for Justice, go check on your son. That'd be great.
Oh, here he goes again.
Maybe try to get him some mental health treatment instead of you trying to worry about men online and their mental health. How about you deal with your own fucking house?
She cannot force him to get any treatment even if she wanted to.
Because I'm telling you, it's a real sad day when you send people to your son's social media app because you had him on, when we were still all cool with you, and have us follow him. And then now we have to sit and hear him cry and tell y'all's story and how you really are and what you really
comes back to Jay and the theory and the troll. Listen, I think everybody's tired of hearing about it. Well, he'll say, well, that's easy for y'all to say. Y'all weren't insinuated to be predators. Y'all weren't called creeps. No, you're right. We weren't, but you were. It's done and over with. Move on.
They are. Clean your own fucking house before you go talking about anybody else's.
How do you know
fuck what y'all's relationship is?
How do you know? I don't give a fuck what y'all's relationship is. Well, that fucking matters, bro.
Bitch, you're the one who told us to go follow him. We didn't search him down. We didn't go search his shit. You brought him on your panel. You introduced him to everybody. You told him about his kick channel, and you sent people over there. And now that's why people follow him. And that's why people have watched his mental spiral, unfortunately, for the last 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, and you've exploited it and used it. This is at least the third time. At least the third time.
And yet you're sitting in your comfortable house judging all these other men or judging me or judging Clue. Bitch, go judge yourself.
Maybe she does. How do you know she doesn't? Bro, I can't. And so anyways, that's his whole thing. His whole theory is that Chris is kind of seeming like the cleanup crew and is talking to the creators behind the scenes and asking questions, but not talking to Truth. He finds that suspicious, and everything just comes back to Jay and her troll and about his theory. Get over it. Move on. Let it go. Okay. So that was it. Yay, we're done now. I'm going to eat dinner and go to bed. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for all the love and support. And please make sure to hit that like or dislike on the way out if you're a hating asshole. Okay. Oh, tomorrow we're going over Cappy and B10. Cappy and B10 tomorrow night. 8 o'clock. Maybe 7, 7:30. I don't know. 7 to 8. Somewhere between there. Catch you later, Gators. Bye.